All right, hello and welcome everybody to the Trackalicious Saturday 2-hour driver's swap. Today I am joined by my boy Blue, and I even have a wonderful graphic to show it. Look at that. Hope everyone's having a great day today. We're here at Silverstone. We are jumping straight into qualifying. And quite a few drivers here tonight. We have a lot of drivers riding solo, 36 cars on the field. I'd say about a third of the field is riding solo.
Track. I'm not a big fan of it, but I know a lot of people who are.
Oh, man. I didn't turn the desktop audio on, so no one heard my bopping tunes.
No one heard me talking.
You.
I was talking to myself. All right, well, now I get to repeat myself. Yeah, I'm super official, super glad to be here. We had a really fun race at Spa last week. A little bit of a mess, but the finish for P1, 2, and 3 was an absolute blast to
Yes? Hello? Did we lose you? Oh, no. All right, everyone. I'm sure he'll be back. This has been a amazing start to the stream. It's all right. I have more bopping tunes later. But no one heard the intro bopping tunes. So we have the odd numbers out on track right now. 949 car of Shane Reese. Starting soon.
I apologize. I was having some technical difficulties.
All good.
On my end.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Welcome back to the land of the living, where hopefully your mic doesn't die on you mid-sentence. It was.
Yeah.
It was a good stopping point, but it was quite funny.
No technical difficulties at the start of this stream whatsoever.
None. Never. Absolutely not.
159.1 first lap.
We had an onboard for Mr. Cheese Boy.
We got about 6 more minutes till we can make that dream become a reality.
Yeah, and probably take Provolone about 6 minutes to get around this track too. So don't worry, we'll have plenty of time. Yeah, Jelson currently sitting provisional pole at a 159.1. He's a really good driver. Normally a Porsche guy, so it's interesting him and Rocco, Rockefeller Racing, in that BMW, and they did pretty all right for themselves at Spa. So
yeah, Potter has a point. You're not meant to talk.
I'm not meant to talk.
I don't unmute you, then your mic dies mid-sentence.
Oh yeah. No, I am absolutely cursed as far as my beautiful soothing voice goes.
157.8 from Nate Lamlin. Holy cow!
The alpha dog, Nate Dog, as I've coined him. Yeah, he's fast, and again another guy that's not in his normal kind of machine. Big time BMW guy. But he said, I was talking to him earlier, and he said he's been enjoying the Aston. He's getting used to it. Of course, Ali Raza, his teammate, really likes the Aston. But he said it's taking him some time to figure out where the power goes down and things like that. So, I mean, at the 157.8, he's learning quick.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he's getting used to it, what's going to happen when he does get used to it? Because a 157.8 is actually rapid. I mean, that's like a second faster than my fastest lap here, pretty much.
Yep, right there with you. Maybe two seconds faster than my fastest lap. So yeah, he's moving pretty well. You kind of wonder what he could do in a BMW. So, of course, he's going to be a part of our GT3 Pro Championship coming up at the end of February. So he's got some stiff competition there, but should be fun to see.
Yeah, GT3 Pro is going to be some extremely stiff competition. That honestly puts it lightly. Ollie Raza, his teammate, is going to be a part of that as well. And a lot of other absolutely rapid drivers that we'll see competing. There's probably about, I don't know, maybe 15 race winners potentially in that series.
Yeah, it should be a really, really fun time, and I'm super happy to do it with you, Mike. And of course, this series, pretty stiff competition. There's some fast boys in here too, so should also make things interesting. Bronson Turner in that Hardee's car. Dude, looking at this car makes me so hungry, though. That's the problem. I see that Carl's Jr. star. Oh, man, it's all over.
I have a solution to that problem.
Yeah?
It was going to be, where the heck is the button to go? Where the heck is the button?
Where the heck is the button? Button. Who's got the button?
There we are. To go on board with it. That way we don't need to see the logos.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Yeah, Bronson Turner in that Stooch Racing McLaren. Had a decent outing at Spa last week. A little bit of bumping and grinding, getting a little argy-bargy in there at times. Currently finds himself P8. So he's looking at a top 10, but I don't think he's set a time. Yes, he has. Turner, he has set a time. I'm just blind.
159.1 from him so far.
And that McLaren. The McLarens are going to be really strong here. They like that Silverstone and the 720 have a very, very interesting relationship that it really likes those high-speed corners, and that's what Silverstone has quite a bit of. I think the McLarens will struggle in Sector 1. But you open up Sectors 2 and 3, and they'll be fine.
That was not the ideal racing line.
I just realized I was on the wrong screen. Yeah, a little wide there at that hairpin. Right here, I can see a lot of McLarens making some passing moves as he's going to get taken over.
Yeah, he's abandoned his lap.
Yeah, he's that esports line that he took previously. Not quite there.
Wolfgang, currently in P3, second off the position.
And Vivid Global, they were on a tear last week. I believe they had a podium sitter, and they had 3 or 4 cars in the top 10, including Wolfgang here. So nice job by them. Pretty solid little team that they've got. Also, I believe there was some hype in the chat for the 899 Porsche of Bakker. We'll go with Bakker. Saying there's gonna be a race win in store for Mr. Bakker.
Bold statement this early on.
Yeah, we're 5 minutes into qualifying?
10 minutes into qualifying, just about.
He is currently sitting on a podium position. Provisional podium position, of course. Sitting P3. We're now getting that bronze medal for today.
I see what I have managed to do.
I was wondering what you were looking for because you fell dead silent.
Yeah, I am trying.
And I could tell that you were just hyper focused on finding something.
We're trying to find the quickest solution to problems created by myself.
Yes, the average.
There we are. Okay, that should be good.
Oh, so good. We got a couple fast guys that haven't qualified yet, haven't set times. They're probably going out here soon.
Yeah, we should see them on track here just about now.
Yeah, the 666 of Landry and Eric Neville. Eric Neville, podium sitter last week. I believe coming in P2 after him and his teammate had a pretty serious battle with P1. So hopefully see those guys set some quick times. Maybe knock Nate Lamlin down a couple pegs or two.
That's gonna
keep the man humble.
That's gonna be tricky. I don't know how many pegs there are to knock him off of. That's a pretty rapid lap. So
that is a good one. He's been putting in time. So should be interesting. Again, he's not in his normal car, so we'll see how it goes later in the race. They got 2 hours, right?
yes.
So it is a little bit of a mini enduro, if you will. So yeah, there's Eric Neville of JP Motorsport.
I love the livery.
Yeah, the two-tone. Not two-tone. 2 different colors, I should say.
Yeah, you're right. But it's got more than 2.
It does, yeah. I'm realizing that now. Very cool. JP for kids livery. I like that. Nice transition there,
I know.
Mike.
I love that.
That was pretty nifty.
I love it.
Wow.
People always give me credit for that one. We actually do still have an odd number car on a lap back. It's
That's a little awkward, eh? That's right. Qualifying is split up into 2 different sections for these guys. You've got your odd number cars going first this week, so they get the first 10 minutes of the track, and then the last 10 minutes is set up for the even number cars. So the cars that end in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, they all go out now, where previously, or they went out earlier. All our even numbers should be out now. So in Hans Co, who I believe last week, if memory serves me correctly, was in first, and then he had a bit of a little bit of an incident, and ended up dropping back into the top 20. So he's definitely on a bit of a revenge drive for sure. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't overdrive the car, because if he's going to overdrive the car, it's going to end up being bad, especially here at Silverstone, where he can go off pretty easy.
Yeah, luckily quite a bit of runoff though if you do manage to go off here at Silverstone. But Hans though did top the first practice session.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, very much so. So we will see if we can continue that over to the free qualifying 1. Definitely on it. Look at that McDonald's livery. Look at that.
The Team WRT. It's an IRL livery. Team WRT dominated the actual GT World Challenge. They had some pretty good drivers.
Was this the livery they used?
Yeah, that was the livery that they used. I believe that's Christopher Meese's car. Anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he was one of the drivers of that blue, white, and black WRT Audi. Now, of course, WRT moving on to, I sound like, what do I sound like right now? I sound like Phil, the professor, Phil Milwee. Whelp cakes. But WRT moved on to BMW, so these are a little old, but still a fun livery nonetheless, and making me want a 6-piece pretty bad.
WRT moved on to BMW? Dude, this is so...
Yeah.
I still thought their livery was red.
They also had a Skechers car. They still have a Skechers car, but Valentino Rossi, MotoGP champion, like the GOAT of MotoGP. He's doing some 4-wheel driving with WRT. Yeah, they're in the M4.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
I honestly thought he was still in the Audi.
No.
Cars
he's got the
fueled by
weird
sweet and sour sauce. Yeah.
We got more hype for Hans Co.
Yeah.
Vivid Global's got their fans in chat, as they should.
Do you want to say Landry taking second position, about 0.3 off of Nate Lamlin's time.
He's quick. I think he's honestly going to give Nate a bit of a run. Pozdiakonov had a killer drive at Spa before some damage ended up taking him out and putting him in the top 30, but he had quite a battle for first and second between Pozdiakonov and there's another Russian driver, and I can't quite remember his name, but I do not see him up here right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think hold on. Say it again.
Pozdnikanov.
Pozdnikanov is Ukrainian, actually.
Yes, yeah, and then there was a... Yeah, do not see him. But really, really fun battle. And Tim Turquette in that 112 BMW, he drove that thing masterfully to come in third or first. I don't have the standings in front of me.
Oh, man, I think we are going to see Landry here getting held up just maybe a little bit. I don't know, that slipstream might help him out. He is looking at a pole position, or was looking at a pole position lap. He does make it on his time. It's not
Barely
quite enough, though.
Yeah, that traffic of that Aston Martin in front just barely getting in his way. I wonder if that's Nate in front of him. I can't see the car number from the onboard, but that would be pretty funny if that was Nate Lamlin in front of him.
It's Casey.
It's Casey Schutte. Oh, man.
Yeah, that lap is going to be ruined. Oh, I love this camera angle.
Coming down the...
Bam! I love that.
Nice. Did you do that transition?
No, it
the game
doesn't.
did that.
Yeah, it's like maybe my
Wow.
favorite camera angle in this game. I love it.
We got the 3-minute warning coming out for the drivers, so the even numbered drivers will try to get a little bit quicker, get a little bit faster. This is Hans Koh, the 88 El Rapido NSX, currently sitting P4. He wants to be higher than that because he did a great job at Spa. He definitely wants to be a little higher than top 5, I think.
Yeah,
he does
we
have
also
a ways to go to that.
see here.
Go
Is
ahead.
that Merrick? How do you say that?
Levesque?
Levesque? Okay.
I'm guessing.
No, I think
Visceral
you're right.
Esports.
I was going to add letters into that, so I'm really glad you said something.
A
So
little alphabet soup for you. Yeah.
Merrick Levesque. Yeah, that rolls off the tongue. That's pretty good. Okay, Merrick Levesque here in third position with a 157.7. Nate Lamlin's
Yeah,
still holding that time.
I remember talking about Visceral Esports quite a bit at Spa last week, and I feel like they could definitely maintain pace with Nate Lamlin, and I know that they can battle Landry and Turquette for sure. They did in Spa, and I think they just did a really bad or poor pit stop that ended up bumping them down quite a bit, but they do have some pretty raw pace, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. And I think potentially, hold on one second here. Who was that driver that we were... Pozdnikanov? Pozdnikanov is the other driver that you were thinking of, Pavlo... why did I set myself up for this? Polvachuk?
Yeah,
Polvachuk?
Yep, that's his teammate.
Yes.
Polvachuk?
Exactly.
Yeah, Pozdnikanov and Polvachuk, and then, no, they were racing against I believe it was a BMW last week, so... And I'm going to quit being a bad commentator. I'm going to pull the standings up.
New fastest
That
lap
way-
set by Hans Koh.
I knew it. I knew that he would want to go faster than that. I knew it, and he is so rapid. I've been lapped by this man so many times in public lobbies and other events. He is quick, and he deserves that top grid spot, but he's going to have Levesque right behind him, who jumped into P2, and then Lamlin down into P3. There's going to be some serious defense coming on from the Austrian for sure.
Yeah, Lamlin there dethroned very quickly and then quickly shoved into third position. We'll see if Tim has an opportunity here. I think he's going to be coming across the line. Actually, he's on an invalid lap. Still a rapid time even for an invalid lap. It was a 1:59 or it was 2 minute dead.
So we do have the overhang time here, but yeah, I mean, your top 10, that's pretty solid. Interesting start for Neville. Oh, as he bumps up right as I'm talking about him. Anti-commentator's curse. Bumps into himself into the top 5, which is where they were at Spa too.
Lots of drivers on invalid laps here. There's a lot of corners to invalidate on, but that's very interesting because I don't know. This is a track I never struggled with invalidations on. But it just shows these drivers really pushing it to the absolute limit to try to extract every single tenth they possibly can here.
And with Silverstone, you really got to maximize every single, you're coming to the inside line, you're going all the way to the outside. And if you swing the car in, you rotate the car properly, especially through this corner that we're watching Steve Tomazic in, that set, you can easily invalidate, but you can also gain a ton of time if you play your cards right.
And a couple drivers still on their laps here. Steven Tomazic, not quite with a lap that he would be too happy with, but he is on an improvement so far. The big brain Porsche. Who's hot on his tail? It's Troquet.
Troquet? Yeah, trying to get maybe a slipstream or...
No, his lap is definitely... He's 7/10 off of his lap. He needs to just realize that he needs to not push Steven Tomazic.
I think he's just maybe getting him a little race ready, getting him a little prepped for...
Oh, is that going to be... Wow, he took that to the absolute limit. I thought he was going to invalidate, but he does improve on the position. So, up to P34 goes Steven Tomazic.
We've got 40 drivers on grid. Couple guys didn't set laps. Yeah, this is a heavy field. All right, Mike, take it away. Let's do grid walk,
all right,
baby.
Hang on, I need my tunes. So...
Oh, the bumps.
Here we go. Where are my tunes?
Where is tunes? Someone get him
all
tunes.
Right, my tunes are here. We have Hans Coe in the El Rapido Honda number 88, bringing up pole position here. Let's get the full look at. There we are. Oh man, we have Merrick Levicu. Oh man, I'm gonna mispronounce a lot of these names, and I apologize in advance. But it's in the moment. It's gonna happen. Number 14 in second position. Nate Lamlin bringing up third in the number 11, not BMW, I was going to say, in the Aston Martin. Landry, number 666 in fourth position. Eric Neville in P5. Tim Troquet in P6. Andriy Poznadikov. I know I should know that one by now. We have Jagaturis in the 343. BMW in P8, Beecher in P9, Wolfgang in P10. We have Hajo Horman in P11, Shane Reese in P12, Rocky Rocco in P13, Jay Davis in P14, Casey Schutte in P15. Can I get a better look at these liveries here? Yes. Philip Coop in P16, Oliver Lute, hold on, is Jewig. Wait, Jewig? We were told, we weren't told how to pronounce that one. That's okay. Jewig in P17. Nasirim Narasim in P18. Bronson Turner in P19. Chastain Christian Winkler in Winkler in P20. Gary Lynn in P21. Ivan in P22, Jason Provolone, the Cheese Man, number 82, bringing up P23, Kevin Rivera in P24, Ricardo Sapie in P25, Matthew Wynn in P26, Potts Weber in P27, Professor Kanotis in P28, Mark Valencer in P29, Justin Beachley in P30, Warwick in P31 here, Dan, the number 916 in P32, Radu in P33, Chris Romker in P34, Daniel Versosa in P35, Justin Seckham in P36, Andreas Masachero in P37, Kerry Ardun in P38, and Lucas Lichten bringing up the back here, number 98 in P39.
I figured out the Russian team that was battling Poznikanov last week. It was Gerasimov, I believe. P22 in this race. So not nearly as quick as he was at Spa, but hopefully we'll see a little bit more battles between those guys, because it was a lot of fun to look at those guys duking it out. Also, Levesque. I believe we decided on Levesque for that number 14.
It's in the moment, you just anything that you've learned gets thrown out the window. So let's do a quick rundown of these liveries here while we're waiting.
Nate Lamlin in the Ken Block tribute.
Yeah.
I've got my 6-piece on its way. The JP for Kids McLaren.
No livery
That
there.
menacing all-black M4. Love a good anime livery.
It's a lot of diversity
343.
on the grid here. Lots of BMWs, but other than that, lots of diversity.
Yeah, I would love to see, I'd love to see a Lexus tossed in here. I'm a big RCF guy, so I'd love to see that that Toyota, even though it's a tank. We have a Bentley. We've got a
I
Lambo,
was gonna
Winkler
say,
and a
yeah, Winkler
Lambo.
in a Lambo down in P20. That should be spicy.
We've got the number 45 Ferrari.
Another anime livery.
And there, it's making me, ooh,
It does
making me
make the
hungry.
mouth salivate. I will not lie.
Yeah, yeah. We got 30 seconds till we get underway here in Silverstone. There's a couple other Ferraris. That
Look at that.
Chip Ganassi Racing Ferrari, which is hilarious, by Daniel Versosa.
It's a really cool McLaren.
We got Wynn and Andy Ware in that car, apparently. Chrono in the chromed out BMW. Fujikawa in another BMW. Love me some Akron Honey, baby. Big Brain Aston. Another Ferrari.
Ford versus Ferrari on the Ferrari. All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Lined up.
They've got a big QV Chip Ganassi Ferrari Ford Motorsports is what their team name is, and it was pretty easy to say during the Spa races.
Yeah, it sounds it.
Yeah. Big shout out to those guys. We got Kyle Hampton Square in here. Welcome aboard.
Where's he at?
He's in the Twitch chat.
Why is
giving
he
us-
in the Twitch chat?
Why is he in the Twitch chat? Why is he not racing in this series? Because he's definitely 3 Pro Series, which is gonna have some seriously cracked drivers. That's for sure.
He's
And he's one of them.
He's not even a teammate in here. Kyle, what are you doing? You literally have one job, and that's to drive in glorified circles.
Very complex circles, advanced circles.
Glorified circles.
Yeah. I'm also bummed our buddy Burnsy in chat. He's not in this. I was kind of wanting to feel the burn with Wes Hepburn. Not happening. My good Canadian ginger pal. Big fan of Wes Hepburn.
Hold it on this camera angle as we go along here.
Yeah, hold it right there. Phil Coop, I love that. The Boneyard BMW. All right, so we got to get a little predictions in here, right? I know my pick for race winner, but who do you got as far as a race winner?
Honestly,
we got 2 hours.
It's really difficult because I don't know a lot of these drivers.
Take a shot, Mike. Just take a shot.
Nate Lamlin and Ollie Raza is a scary combination. There's no denying. I know the pace that car has. So far, Hans Koh, he is driving solo here, but he has shown some pretty incredible pace, which is, like, honestly, almost been unmatched. I was going to say Nate Lamlin did almost match it, but not quite.
My pick, I'm gonna go with that 120 McLaren. I'm gonna go with Eric Neville and his teammate in Cargo, team name Cargo Vroom. Hilarious. So that's what I got as far as my prediction.
They have a lot of work to do for that race win.
Yeah, Peter O'Brien and Eric Neville. Those are my picks.
Starting in P5 is going to be rather tricky. And there are no pit
feel like the
requirements.
top 4 are going to
Sorry.
overdrive. I really do. And I think that's what's going to open the door for them.
Yeah, we'll definitely see it, but I don't know. Nate Lamlin, not one to overdrive. Ollie Raza, I would say, is. Man knows how to push the
getting a little
wheels off
roasty.
a car. It's not even roasty. The man just knows how to push the wheels off of a car. It's quite impressive.
Now, there's a difference between pushing the wheels off the car and finding that limit and overdriving and causing some mistakes. So
we've definitely seen
we'll
both
see.
from Ollie Rossi. I think he'd be the first to admit that.
Yeah, usually when I go after guys, I get spammed on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah,
you get the
you're
nice treatment.
so popular. You get Twitter, all of the hate. You get
all the
people
hate.
that literally knock on your door.
I'm the heel of Trackalicious commentary booth for sure.
They leave
Here we
flaming
go.
bags on your door.
Yeah, we're lining up for the start. We got 2 hours. Get comfy.
Yes, indeed. Hansco leading the way here. Levesque quick or very close behind here in the visceral, and we're green here at Silverstone underway. Maverick Levesque with an incredible start. Trying to go wide though, off the track, but he does manage to stick with it. Hansco very much like under heavy pressure because he took that corner extremely sharp, and we see Eric Neville managing to not make a position but defend the position from Tim here. Tim getting a little shovey with that BMW.
A little argy-bargy through the S's there, and that section pretty clean. We got a couple cars off, but for the most part, those guys, they drove it so well and so hard. We saw a little bit of off tracks. Take a look at this three-way battle. Love to see it. A couple BMWs, an NSX, a little four-way going on here, actually. Oh no, Hansco.
Yeah, what happened there? I want to actually go back and see that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a terrible time to go back and see it, though. There's a bunch of action happening, but that's okay. Hansco was trying to make a move.
Himself onto the marbles.
He's trying to make a move for P1. Oh, and makes contact with the McDonald's car.
Yeah, that WRT Audi. Probably not super thrilled at the contact, but nice save by Hansco. He drops himself back down. Still in the top 10 position, but way, way far away from that P1 where he qualified.
Yeah, Levesque, though, going to be quite thrilled at that, managing to pull a little bit of a lead out. We see Neville making up the position, or making up a position here on to Tim Troquet.
And Troquet's definitely going to want to battle for that position back. Those guys duked it out at Spa last week, so we'll see if there's more entertaining battles between these two, because it was a fight to the finish for DC Sim Racing and JP Motorsports.
It was hard to see what that flag was, but that was red on top. Is that a Dutch flag?
I want to say French. Nope.
I don't think the French flag goes in that direction.
Yep. Nope. That is. Hey. Whoa! Don't attack me now. I believe yes. Tim Turquette is Dutch.
Okay.
But we'll triple check, fact check. Need the fact checkers in the Twitch chat.
Dutch. Okay.
All right. Confirmed. Confirmed. Oh yeah, Mike and his angle.
I couldn't have timed that one more perfectly, and it was like pure luck.
Just chef's kiss for the TV direction of Mr. Mike Nause. So you got Provolone. It ain't easy being cheesy. He's got another Trackalicious longtime member, Professor Kernotis, right down his tailpipes there.
Yeah, he's looking pretty comfortable. Car in front, the Ferrari here, trying to make a move onto Davis.
And let's see if that 321 J Davis BMW gets a little defensive coming in to the S section here. Max and Beckett's. If I'm remembering Silverstone correctly.
This was the name that we were corrected on.
Yes. Narasimhan.
Narasimhan. Okay.
Yep. And I called him, I said his first name wrong a bunch too. I got called out in the driver's briefing, which was pretty funny. Totally fair. Absolutely.
Get used to it.
Oh, I'm already there. United Racers 343 BMW sitting P7 top 10. Make me want to go play some Halo. He's He's looking for P6. It's Max Backer right in front of him. At
Potter?
899.
I am not sure. That's a question that you should ask one of the admins in Discord, I would recommend. I don't have an answer there. Whoa. Car was off.
Yeah, Max Backer drifting off there. That's not the track, sir. Lost that, lost a little bit of that battle there.
Whoa, what's going on here for P1? Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no, you're good. Let's go take a look at the battle for P1.
Got a three-way battle here going on.
Yeah, a little, Canada v. Canada v. Canada. Got Levesque, Landry, and Nate Lamlin behind the wheel of the Aston, but he's teammated up with Ali Raza.
Ali Raza setting the fastest lap so far with a 158.4. So honestly, with like 3/10 the pace over the WRT car in front.
I didn't realize Raza is behind the wheel of that Aston. Lamlin qualified, Raza's racing.
Yes, correct.
So yeah, it is a three-way Canadian battle for first place. I love it.
Oh wow, you're right.
Yeah, let's go. Who's gonna win the Timbits at the end of the race? Also, whoever wins gets to own the Ottawa Senators. So it's up to you guys. It'd be really funny if they just started dropping back.
Yeah, Tim Troquette here did drop back quite a bit. Eric Neville did lose that position. Ooh, struggling a little bit in that car. Just see a bit of a wobble going on through the final corner.
Speed wobble. Yeah, they're back. They're back where they qualified between those two, P4 and P5. But I honestly think that the grip that the BMW can find can be to the benefit of Turquette to hold off Neville, who has better high-speed cornering. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, plenty of time left to go on the clock. No doubt about that.
1:53. We're coming up to the 10-minute mark into the race. We got a couple of driver swaps down lower in the grid. So those guys have already completed their pit stop. Of course, this is a mostly two-man series. You got 70-minute stint timers, I believe.
Okay, that answers that question. I was wondering on that.
I'm going to fact check that real quick, but...
Man, the Lamborghini here of Winkler started in P20, up into P15 in that Lamborghini. Great drive from him so far. Casey Schutte under threat from him now. Casey Schutte started in P15, has gained one position. The real winner here, though, Lichten, started in P39 and has gained 17 positions. So
yeah, that Team Iris 98 Bentley. I love seeing a Bentley. There's one of my favorite cars in the game, and yeah, he wasn't able to set a quali time, either due to technical difficulties or just invalidated. It's not hard to do here, but he, just absolutely driving a great race so far, P22, and he's solo. If memory serves me correctly.
Let me double check on that. P22. Yes, he is.
Yep. So
he's got a long ways to go in that Bentley, but so far driving the wheels off of it and hopefully not overdriving it, as you said earlier. I do want to look at here. P1 battle for P1 has settled a little bit. Ali Raza, though, I don't think Ali Raza's battles ever settle when he's behind.
No, he wants to. I don't think. They're happy with P3 right now. They have a little bit of a gap to P4. Oh, here we go.
Never mind. Screw everything that we were saying.
No, P1's never done. Landry, that 666 Audi, trying to make a move happen. Oh, man, they're right next to each other. Heavy braking zone right here. And who's going to make the first mistake? That's really what this is going to come down to. They all go a little into the dirt there.
Yeah, that was a decent attempt there from Ali Raza for the switchback. There's just not enough speed to be gained on exit there. Trying to carry it. unfortunately, as he took the alternate line.
The esports line.
Yeah, I mean, you know, all their lines were pretty justified.
Yeah,
Hans
nice.
Coe, yellow flag. Sorry to interrupt. What has
Oh.
happened here? This was our P1 starter.
Yeah.
We're on the Hamilton straight right now, gaining on a Porsche. Too much curb. Too much curb. Oh, and that's just
no,
violent
big
snap. Oh, and that bonnet no longer fully attached. That Honda is not in showroom condition anymore. Hans Coe. Just with a...
Gotta be just super disappointed with his own drive. I think we talked him up a little too much in the pre-race, but you know, he had a bit of an off at Spa too. Ended up putting himself in the same position as Nars Simmons. Going to maybe try to take advantage there as the leaders come up to some traffic. Steve Tomazic, big brain Porsche, getting out of the way of the battle here.
Very respectfully.
Yes. Yep. Nice drive.
Wanting absolutely nothing to do with this.
Wow, and you know that they are just glued to the wheel right now. They have no chance to think about anything else. That's a tight top five. Oh, Landry is going to try to make a move here again. Oh, he faked it. He's thinking about the outside.
I accidentally pinned a message. How do you unpin a message?
Keep it pinned. Just like the throttle between these three, just keep it pinned.
Whatever, I pinned it for a single minute, so it's fine.
Landry still hungry for a move on that visceral esports Porsche. There's openings, there's opportunities, but they're falling away from him, and he's trying to just stay glued. But he has that pressure from Ali Raza right behind. Man, what a battle between these guys. Less than a second separates 1, 2, 3, and then about a second separates 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then Eric Neville's not far behind in that JP Motorsports McLaren. So these guys are gunning it.
That Porsche had a massive gain there for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, it corners, it's so nimble. It corners so well. But the Audi has great acceleration. And then the Aston has really good mid-corner speed and is incredibly stable. So you have a really sweet concoction of these three cars that do something well at each part of the track, which is why they're so close.
Yeeted that Audi into the corner.
The acceleration that thing gets is just insane. And if you're not careful, it'll spin you around. But Landry is an incredibly quick driver, and he's very, very good. I would love to see Turquette and Neville get into this too, because they're not far off, and we can make it interesting.
I don't think Neville wants anything to do with anything right now. I think he's very happy with where he's at.
I mean, you get one race win under your belt. You want more, right? So he has a race win at Spa. I think he would really like to see a podium again. I
think he's doing absolutely the right thing right now. He's just saving his tires, making sure he has the right amount of fuel in his. I mean, he's just doing what he needs to right now. Getting tangled up in this battle this early on, honestly, is only kind of a detriment to you long term. So
it'll be interesting to see when the swaps happen, if the teammates will be able to maintain the pace of these guys.
Yeah, Andy, or Landry's teammate here, Andy Meyer.
Yep.
Andy Meyer, I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever seen him drive before. Nate Lamlin definitely has the pace that Ollie Raza has. We've seen in the qualifying session.
For sure. Andy Meyer is pretty rapid himself. Normally, I believe he's another Porsche guy, but they had a bit of a rough off at Spa. They got tangled up in a bit of a collection wreck at I believe it was the Kemmel Straits, and ended up ending the race. So they're much like Hans Coe on a little bit of a revenge drive and it's going well for one team, not so well for the others. Ollie Raz's that NML Racing Aston's dropped out of this top 3. Still a second between that Audi and the Aston, but they're not nearly as close right now. Maybe they got your message. Maybe they got the memo that it's should have saved tires.
They maybe took my message a little too strongly.
Yeah, because they're now getting pressured by Triquette, but then, you know, Triquette could also be on a little bit of a save mode right now. We're 15 minutes in. We've had this battle been going on since the beginning, essentially.
That Porsche just gets so much understeer at mid-corner. Really interesting to see how he's managing to hold on to that, honestly. Hold on, we do see some battling a little bit further back in the field, though. Casey Schutte battling with Horman. Looks like Casey managing to, I think, gain a position there.
Get himself up into P12 in that 444 Aston. He's got another Vivid Global Racing teammate in front of him in that Aston. So we just passed one, which is Horman. Now he's got to work on the other, which is Wolfgang of that 71 Aston. And then right ahead of him is getting himself into the top 10 would be, I think Casey would be stoked to see himself in the top 10.
I think he wants to see a little bit more from himself. Casey, very competitive guy, and he definitely has the pace to do it. Plenty of time to do it as well. 15 minutes into this race. Ooh. Switching over there to Justin Seckham. Justin Seckham almost going straight into the back of that Porsche.
Yeah, just diving underneath right there. But yeah, come back to Casey Schutte and Vivid Global. Those guys, it was a sandwich between Casey Schutte and the two Vivid Global machines. So we're seeing that same competitiveness between them right now. It's kind of neat.
Vivid. Look at how vivid these two cars are.
Oh, that is the that's Mastachero and Jeff Hay, Coconut Sensations. Yeah, he was pretty proud of that team name.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hansco is in the pits.
Highlighter of a vehicle. You got to think that Hans is going to want to repair that car, try to get a little bit more competitive. He's going to lose some positions. He's lost enough, though, right? So he can only go up from here.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pit earlier. What the heck?
Oh, I believe that was
Tomczyk.
Yeah, the 62 Big Brain Racing Porsche going for a bit of a scenic drive right there.
Big pack of
Rivera
cars here.
Yeah, that Dan Schneider. Oh no, excuse me, that's Radu. Radu's QV Motorsports by Ford Chip Ganassi Racing machine.
Yep.
Again.
Pressure here onto, is that Matthew Wynn?
Yeah. Matt Wynn in the 394 McLaren, just going to try to hold off. Maybe try to force Radu to take some curb. Because that Ferrari, as soon as it touches the curb, just kind of freaks out.
Whoa!
Oh, he might have heard me there.
Well, I think that was just all of them trying to avoid that car on the inside that went wide and that was letting him by.
Well, it was
an awkward time.
Almost advantageous for Wynn, as they are right up against each other. Wow.
This should
Radu.
be it.
Yep, Radu taking a big dive down the inside. Wynn not giving it up quite so easy. No, still letting him know he's there.
Really did not fight that too much at all. I think he realized his fate, and yeah, with the
there's
inside
a little
line,
damage on the front of that McLaren. It could also just be the livery freaking me out, but and then
it might be.
It might be. Yep. Wynn's got another Ferrari. Dan Schneider, slightly offensive Motorsports, I believe. The 916 Ferrari.
That that car also looks like it has damage, but it's just delivery. Oh,
no!
Slide!
Oh, tell me if you know how they drive in Tokyo. Nice save there, Schneider. Lost a position to the 419 NSX of Rivera, but that could have been a lot worse than it was.
Big send.
Big send.
Big send from Big Brain.
Yeah, Warwick Veach. That's how I was told to pronounce that last week. So he gets ahead of Bronson Turner, and he really wants to try to muscle his way past that slightly offensive Ferrari. Oh man! Oh, you guys are making me bring out my Macho Man Randy Savage impression. Jeez, they're getting snuggly. I think that was a little too close for comfort for that 916 Schneider Ferrari, but Veach backed out a little bit, but now he's got to figure out what to do with Turner behind him.
And the 394 with 10 seconds of damage we are having reported.
Okay,
Currently
so there is damage
P7.
on that McLaren.
No, that's this car here when we get to it. Come on, camera. See, sometimes the camera angle's not great.
The 343 or the 349?
Oh. You right. You right.
Right? 394 is 10 seconds of damage. Hey! Oh,
Hit your mic?
almost. Yeah, I almost unplugged my headset and then it would have died. So yeah, that.
Taking all of your anger out on your electronical.
No, I was celebrating that I was right, and we have video evidence of Mike saying that I was right. So, clip it, chat, clip it. Oh, Wynn going a little wide. Esports line for him and Rivera. Rivera just kind of followed him into the green there.
What the can't? Come on. See, sometimes it just.
I wonder if Wynn thinks that he can take this battle. He does.
Yeah, he's going to be able to seal that.
Yeah.
That was a little bit too wide there from Kevin Rivera. What happened here? P17. The Bentley, starting in last position, is in the grass, rejoining the track in a battle. Here, let's see what happened.
I think he just probably caught a little too much curb. Yep, he's just off into the...
You could call that too much curb.
Yeah, that was quite a bit of curb. Again, esports line, all right? Esports line. That joke is a lot funnier now after the Williams situation. So, I'm really proud of that joke now. Yeah, kudos to Lichten. He was aggressive at Spa last week. He's a pretty good driver coming from last all the way up into 17th.
Here we see some battling going on. Professor Kanotis and Fujikawa. Fujikawa's teammate in the chat right now.
And Nick Hawaiian Rush on Twitch. Good old shout out to my buddy Nick Fujikawa. Also, probably one of the funnest names, the most fun names to say on as we commentate.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
Yeah.
But
I would
Fujikawa
love to see him in a Lexus, though. I'm gonna try. I've been trying to convince him the RCF. That would be sweet. He won't do it though. The Lexus sucks. So.
Fujikawa lacking pace right now. He did get overtaken by Arjun.
Narasimhan. And that 45 Ferrari's gunning for the back of the Professor. Let's see if Chrono can maybe do a little schooling in defense.
Actually, I do want to look up a bit further here as we see Ali Raza under massive pressure from Tim Troquet. Troquet? Don't say that.
I think I'm churching it up, but
I mean, you
Turcat.
might be right, but like, I think that's a stretch.
Oh man, it's all about little tiny things that are going to cause these guys to eventually come together, and hopefully in a clean racing kind of way. But we saw Triquet kind of a little bit further back. He wasn't pushing as hard. He's really pushing Ali Raza now. And Eric Neville, that 120 McLaren, chilling, hanging out, having a good time, waiting for these guys to maybe battle themselves to his own position, his own podium.
Yeah, Eric Neville, he's just been kind of chilling.
Vibing. He's just sitting there listening to like some lo-fi hip-hop.
Got a good 3-second gap to Bacher in front. Did he say that?
Yep,
Okay.
I believe so. Bacher, Max Bacher. Also, killer name.
Maximilian?
Maximilian Bacher or Bacher, either way. Speed racing team, the 899 Porsche. You're goodest?
I do want to learn how to pronounce this because, so it's Schnauzer. What the heck does that last few letters
Where's
make?
TG? Where's TG? We need Tobias Gable. Come here, buddy. I'm summoning you.
Those last 4 letters just don't comprehend in my brain.
Well, the Vivid Global Racing 71 Aston
Oh no.
is doing a pretty good job as we go on board with Lucas Lichten. Rough. Bops himself down into P21.
Schnalzger. Wolfgang Schnalzger. Yeah, that sounds kind of right.
Yeah, you're having too much fun with that. I'm really glad that we got you those phonics lessons. Those were really worth it.
Well, I know I'm pronouncing the first name right.
Yeah, that's the easy one, Mike. That's cheating. Oh, yeah, no, I got that one. He's currently sitting in P10, but he's number 1 in the booth's heart, that's for sure.
Come on, Wolfgang.
As he's taking on the 949, representing 949 Racing, I assume. Reese, we saw do an endurance championship. A pretty solid job at Kailami. Shane Reese also found the wall a couple times at Kailami himself. So I'm excited for Bathurst.
Yeah, that would
Endurance
be
championship.
extremely
It'll be fun.
interesting. 12 hours is going to be...
12 hours of pain. I mean, racing. Justin Seckham racing with his brother Jared. That was kind of a question mark. It was a period question mark.
Oh.
Because I think that's a fact, but I'm not quite sure.
It's not a fact.
No, it is not a fact.
He's racing with
Getting
Christopher
fact
Tones.
checked. Oh, that's right. Yes, they were talking some trash earlier in the pre-race briefing. Friendly trash, of course.
See, I don't actually see
Oh man,
Jared in here.
Rivera to make a move on Secombe, coming down the inside. Not gonna quite be able to stick it. Oh yeah, he does, because Secombe goes. And they go front wheel to rear wheel, and then Matt Wynn right behind him with Bronson Turner, the 81 Mercedes.
Get your nose out of there, you freaking McLaren.
Oh no!
He did. That was.
He dipped his toe.
That was really freaking bold, because you should know that gap is going to close 10 out of 10 times.
Oh man, what a send there by
He's
Matt
trying.
Wynn.
He's getting impatient. He's got a McLaren on his tail as well, Bronson Turner.
Yeah, he's revving up those fryers at Hardee's. The only thing he wants to do now, though, is just eat up that 94 or that 394. McLaren in front of him. Let's see who has the better setup through here, the better straight line speed setup.
Yeah, and I think Wynn supporting that 10 seconds of damage still. I don't think he's coming to the pits. Oh, that's going to be...
Oh, big send. No.
Oh, he holds
no.
it, though. They both hold it. Wow.
Nice save there by Seckham, but Turner's going to win that.
Wynn losing out on 2 positions justifiably, might I say.
Yeah.
That could have... He he could have lost significantly more, and that absolutely would have been his fault. But luckily,
that would have been a race over kind of situation for both of them.
Luckily, nothing happens. Really.
Yeah, Veach and Turner, that's the easiest overtakes they'll have all day, eh?
Yeah, and second keeps his position justifiably, and win.
And luckily, that BMW racing. Isn't super aero dependent, at least not for side aero. I think if you get hit in the rear or the front, that BMW you'll definitely feel it and suffer. And I think he's definitely got some side damage for sure.
Yeah, but it was fairly light contact though.
'Tis but a scratch.
I mean, it was enough to send one of them round, but the BMW didn't budge.
Trading paint.
Battle going on here for P14 with the Cheese Man Provolone. He's not fighting that.
Nope. Rocco just making it pretty easy.
Yeah.
And we always say it isn't easy being cheesy, but that overtake was pretty easy.
Yeah, Rocco not battling whatsoever. He just wants to get on with it.
I love that lizard, that lizard livery that Rocco has. That Rockefeller Racing Aston, so cool.
It is.
Yeah, he's at the lizard skin. Rocco runs Sim Force Racing GT, another series that I'm a part of, and my buddy Steve and I love racing in that. They just completed their first championship, and it went off without a hitch.
Awesome.
Did a great job. So getting excited for season 2 with those guys, but Rocky probably isn't super excited right now.
What happened here?
Got to get past.
Why is Ollie Raza down in P5 currently and battling with Eric Neville and Tim Troquette?
That's Bacher.
That is Bacher.
Behind him. Max Bacher.
What? How did Tim Troquette get so far ahead? Okay.
We were talking about the other guys.
Eric Neville up into P4. This is exactly what he wants.
About endurance racing is it's longer, so anything can happen in these 2 hours. So we always gotta be prepared, better prepared, Mike.
Yeah, we're only a quarter of the way through, barely into this at all.
And
we see
Bacher,
serious scrapping going on here.
Ooh, he is not making it easy for Ollie Raza. We're seeing some 202s, 159 there by that BMW, that 343 BMW.
Yeah, he's flying.
Yeah, 2 guys in front of him are doing 2-minute flats, or 202, I think I saw. So, Mola Volchik in P8. Shane Reese in P9.
I do want to jump down here to P30. We have some battling going on. Actually, I think I just missed that overtake. The Ferrari got by.
Ward Beach down into P31. I think something may have happened to him. I think he was down that. I don't remember him being down that low.
I have no idea who was ahead at the start of this engagement, but I think it was the BMW.
I believe it was. It was Sacombe, and Turner just takes him over.
Yeah, lick the stamp and send it. That message has been received.
He's hunting down Rivera now. He's got 5 seconds between him and Rivera, but he's lapping about a tenth quicker. Oh, lies. Radu. I was looking at the wrong battle. My bad.
Yeah, this lap as well, not that representative of what his actual lap times are going to be here in clear air as well.
It's true. Yeah, he doesn't have anybody in front of him. He does have quite a bit of ways to go. Daniel, it's Versosa, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. He's managing this whole series, so kudos to Dan the man. And he's currently sitting in P last.
No, P34.
Which we have 34 drivers on grid. I mean,
no, we don't.
I thought we did. Yeah, 34.
We have 39.
P1. There are 39? Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Sorry.
What is this man talking about?
Hey, man, what is in this? This is good stuff. It's only 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Yeah,
Andy
no, I'm nuts.
Versosa not fighting for P last.
Yeah, he's not in P last.
34, which is 5th to last. Thank you very
He's
much.
currently making a livery for me, so definitely.
Yeah, your livery
awesome.
is gonna have a big poop on it now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. He's gonna have some male genitalia drawn on there somewhere for Matt Wynn battling for P29 with Ewig.
Yeah.
P28,
You're
and
right.
that 70 McLaren already made their pit stop for Vivid Global in front of him. That's the other thing too.
The name I need to pronounce.
You're goodus. I'm putting a soft J on there and a hard G.
What is that flag?
Ooh, a little bit of a bump.
Yeah, shoving that
There.
Porsche a bit wide.
Yeah. Gave the position back, kind of. Oh, man, Porsche sends him wide. Little, return the love right there.
Is that the Romanian flag?
Do not think so. It's green, yellow, and red, right?
Yeah.
Looking like rain in 30, boys.
I guess it could also be the flag of Chad.
Oh, my God. You and Chad, man.
It literally is the same flag as Romania.
Let's take a look here.
It's a true statement.
I'm, stand by. He's Lithuanian.
Oh, okay. That doesn't help with my pronunciation.
Nope. Do you know where Dan Schneider's from?
The United States of the Americas.
Good job. See, those lessons are really paying off. It's Dan Schneider, currently sitting in the 916 Ferrari. P30. Looking to maybe have Matt win his position at P29 of that 394 McLaren. Not looking likely. He's also got a little bit of trade and paint bump damage there. Looks like. I love the look of that Ferrari, man. It's just so aesthetically, it's so cool.
It's very red.
It's very red. It probably should be what's on a Ferrari, right? Is red.
I couldn't agree more. It's like a Lamborghini. It's like anyone who goes and buys a Lamborghini and then makes it like carbon fiber. It's like, what the heck? You literally bought the one car that is a blank canvas. You can put pink cats on it. You can put rain. You can do literally whatever you want on that car and it will look amazing.
So we're getting reports. This just in. Mike Nause's car is a Lamborghini Huracan with pink cats on it. Huh.
My dream car is actually a Golf GTI Mark V. Thank you very much.
Oh, Dan Schneider just drifted that corner. Sorry to interrupt your dream car, but I thought he was going to spin off.
Started.
Yes, but
you interrupted the tangent that you started.
That's true. So you want to golf one more time?
No, it doesn't matter. It's already ruined. Look at that Ferrari getting all argy-bargy,
Yeah.
shoving it, bumping and banging left and right here.
Bumping and grinding. I think the term I used last week was it's like, or I think I said this on Thursday, it's like a prom in the early 2000s. They're just grinding up against each other right now.
You said that on Thursday.
I didn't? All right, then I said it last week. Last week at the Spa stream.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Matt Wynn not wanting to give up. He's pushed back a little bit and then fell off.
Yeah, the action seems to always find Matt Wynn. I'm sure he'll find some more in this race. For right now, though, we got Radu in the other Ferrari.
Say the entire team name.
What flag is that? Man, I used to know all the flags.
That's Romania. We decided
that was Romania.
at
Okay.
Kailami. Yeah.
So I just, okay, my brain got flagged.
You were going to say it was Chad. I know it.
Well, I was going to say Romania and or Chad. Yes,
one of these days, you're going to get it right. You are going to get it right.
Someone's got to be from Chad.
Eventually. I've raced with a guy from Mozambique, which is pretty cool. Hans Coe, the El Rapido NSX.
He's got a lot of ground to make up.
Warwick Beach. Yes, he does. Coming from P1 down to P31.
That's a drop off of 30 positions. It's not ideal.
Rough.
He has made his pit stop.
Yeah, he's got that pit stop cleared.
His fastest lap.
Moving.
158.0. 158.9 from him last lap. Even in traffic. Holy, that's insane.
Yeah, he's quick, and now he's got a perfect car, no damage. Ali Raza and Max Bacher duking it out again.
Ali Raza must have some sort of damage or something. He's really struggling for pace here. He will have the inside line coming into the next. Wait, what?
Oh man!
My brain was on the wrong part of the track.
That 899 Porsche just kind of muscled his way. Made sure Raza didn't have any chance to make a move.
Ali Raza's struggling. He's under massive pressure now as well from the car behind.
343 BMW United Racers.
I don't think he'll get the overtake done.
Don't think so. I think that inside line's a little too powerful, but they could come together. There's bump in there. I saw contact.
A little bit.
Yeah. Oh, heavy brakes from the BMW.
What the heck? Why is there it's for Sosa.
Yep. It's lapped cars.
Yeah, the car doesn't look like it's in great condition either.
No, I think he may have had a little bit of a tumble, a little bit of a spill. Oh man.
Oh
no.
How did neither car spin out?
Nice catch there by Radu, but then it ends up sending him right into Combe. Ew, that was a little ugly. We got
neither of them
Bronson Turner.
That was a racing incident, and holy cow, that was a close one. That could have another race-ending race incident that just didn't end anyone's race.
You have such a way with words, Mike.
I've been told that before.
You're a real wordsmith. I'd want you on my Boggle team for sure.
I wouldn't.
Man, Radu's gonna really try to get an overtake, and he wants it clean because we know he can bump Sacoma off. That's not how you want to overtake. You want to overtake him clean. We're playing ACC, not Forza, right? So let's see if he can maybe try to make another move and make it stick. But Matt Wynn's coming down, bearing down on him.
He coming a little bit too hot.
Yeah, a little deep there, bud. Deep.
Missed his braking zone just a slight bit. We do see some battling up front here in P23. Kevin Rivera getting by Gary Lynn.
And I thought for a half second there that 117 Porsche was like a cup car, but it's not. Obviously, it's a GT3 championship. Ali Raza
losing out another position.
Bumping down into P7. I wonder if they're in a saving. I wonder if they maybe miscalculated Dolly full stint.
We do see rain predicted in about 30 minutes here.
Yeah. Which is also going to add a little bit of, fury to the fire here for these top 10 guys. We'll have to see the reactions from the leaders, which I believe is that Visceral Esports Porsche and the 666 Audi of Landry and Levesque.
Yeah, that is 30 minutes, though, till the rain hits, so we'll see. That could mean 45. That could mean, no, probably not 15, but
I'm thinking
track
that it's going to throw a wrench in for the leaders, and I think we're going to see a leader change. Taylor Johnson, a little bit of an esports line there.
You do think we'll see a leader change here, really?
Yeah, I think so. I think with the rain, when the rain comes, right? And once everybody gets onto wet tires, I think it's going to show who's a better wet driver. And
you just really want Eric Neville to gain some
I
positions.
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You heavily implied it.
I said who's going to be I mean, I got to make sure my bet goes through, right? So, or my prediction. I shouldn't say bet, my prediction. But it is going to prove...
What the heck? Why is there a car going backwards on the track?
Ooh, carry on, Arnaud?
Like, what? I just saw on the little stick map on my app that he was literally driving backwards.
Oh. Nice move to get all the way across the track. Didn't collect anybody else. And a little bit of a supercar turnaround there. Nice.
Not too bad. Arnaud losing a bit of time. Down to P36.
But yeah, driving in the wet, totally different game, right? So that's where this is going to get fun, and to see a true driver come out and be a really good leader in the wet.
Man, Steven Tomzik. I've seen quite a few yellow flags from him. Really struggling to get grips with the track and the car here.
A little bit of offs. I think he's got some off tracks. Luke Lichten still pretty proud drive, seeing how he was actually in P last, and he's gotten himself into P21. He did have that spin, that off track earlier that bonked him down. And another car off track there.
Yeah, that was Gary Lynn for a second. I don't know, maybe he made a little bit of contact with Hans Coe getting by, but looked like it was dealt with fairly quick.
Lichten and Chrono. Chrono, again, just trying to defend that beautiful Trackalicious BMW.
The Bentley,
I love the color gradient there. Oh,
the Bentley makes the BMW look small.
That is true. The ominous feel of that Bentley coming up, and the BMW is a tall car, so making the BMW look tiny is a feat for sure. And of course, the Bentley right-hand drive, big screaming V8 in front of that thing. So
yeah, big screaming V8 with two massive turbochargers.
Hey man, that's a formality, or everyone has got a turbocharger, right?
No,
I think there's some naturally aspirated. I think the Porsche's NA, right?
Yeah.
McLaren's NA. Question mark?
No.
Someone confirm?
Yes.
Fact check?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Period? Question mark? It was a fact. It was a fact/question. I would love to see Kyle Hampshire. I'm going to say his name correctly because I can't think of anything funny off the line here. But I would love to see Kyle Hampshire in a GTR. He was talking about the GTR in chat, and that would be fun. We get a couple GTRs in our GT3 Pro Championship.
Ooh, and we got to move.
Yeah, here we go. Lucas Lichten coming down. Oh, making it stick. And he's demanding some respect there from BMW as he comes across the nose.
I actually have a great name for Kyle because it is, in fact, the location of this track being Kyle Northamptonshire. So
Kyle Northamptonshire, I love it.
Yes, Silverstone circuit located in Northamptonshire.
Kyle is signed up in the GTR for the Pro Series. The Madman. Oh, dude, I love it. I love it. I love that car too. I need a thesaurus for the word love. Anybody want to help me out there? Because I said love about 6 times during that sentence. But Lucas Lichten hunting down Gerasimov, P19, the number 44 BMW. He just made a move on one BMW. See if he can maybe pressure Gerasimov, who was looking at a podium last week at Spa before the race kind of got derailed. Horman, Vivid Global Racing, part of that P10 group at Spa last week.
Track conditions look like they're getting a bit worse. 21 degrees. I don't know. They haven't, but
yeah, it's still got an optimum track. We're not into the fast or the greasy, but that looked like heavy rain.
Yeah, we'll see.
And
Being true to Silverstone.
For me personally, I hate driving in the rain. I suck at it so bad.
I love it.
I hate driving in the rain in real life too.
I love it, both in real life and in sim.
Can't do it.
Actually, I hate it in real life because other people don't know how to drive in real life.
Ooh.
When it comes to the rain, but
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I am very confident.
Jurgutis, making a move in that 343 BMW, just getting right past Max Bacher. Just squeaking his way. He's going to now hunt down. He's got 11 seconds. Derek Neville. And I really think that Ali Raza, I think that NML Aston had either some damage or is in a fuel-saving mode. That's my hypothesis.
He's sticking with them to be Bacher.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
I don't. Oops.
Ooh. A little off there. 73 McLaren, and he's lost that pace. We're talking about Horman here. He can't really quite get back up to Shane Reese, the 949 Bentley. Second apart, but that off really cost him.
That's a very easy mistake to make. Especially
for sure.
Hour left in this race. That's just a minor lapse in concentration or misjudgment, however you want to put it, and it happens.
Polvachuk kind of sending it over the curb with that NSX as him and the 71 Vivid Global Racing Aston come across the line. And this might get spicy. Little pepper here in our very
spicy like a German bratwurst. Wolfgang here doing what he can to attack the Ukrainian. Wait. Anyways.
Yeah, the side attack NSX gonna want to whip out some defense on the Vivid Global Aston for sure.
Oh, that's not gonna help.
Yep, not a little bit.
Wolfgang, though, looking very patient.
Just waiting for another mistake. Maybe have that NSX just nick a curb a little bit. But Polovolchik not using all of the track where Schnalzger is. Schnalzger's getting a little bit better runs out of corners here comparative to Polovolchik.
Pablo really struggling there through Maggots and Beckett's, which is really surprising to see from the NSX. NSX with typically great cornering speed.
Very nimble little car, for sure. This might be a great opportunity for Schnalzger.
It was a great opportunity. Why the heck didn't he go for it?
He was a little wide.
He's trying to go for the switchback. Dude, you had it. Just send it, brother.
Send it, brother.
The gap was open.
I've got you on this racetrack for an hour and 6 minutes. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
he's more Arthur Morgan than Macho Man Randy Savage. But.
I mean, it's right. Wolfgang isn't going anywhere if he doesn't freaking send it onto the Honda here.
I think he's just waiting for the right, and you shouldn't. In all honesty, you have the opportunity to take it. You got an hour and 6 minutes left. Just do it.
My man had more than an opportunity given to him.
Yeah, Schnalzger not sponsored by Nike. That's for sure.
Oh, what the
Oh,
heck?
no, Ali Raza backed up. Oh, no.
Go back. What the heck just happened?
I think they ran out of gas.
What?
I knew it. Either something happened, a disconnect, or they ran out of gas and then right into the rear. Oh, goes Ola Volchik.
no.
The Ukrainians got to be pretty pissed about that.
I mean, I don't think
Man.
so. You can't be mad at that.
I mean, frustrated for sure.
Yeah, that's just one of those ones where you're like, well, that happened.
So I am currently getting word from the NML garage that, yeah, they just had a straight up machine failure.
Machine failure?
Yeah, the car just absolutely flat out died on them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, hold on. Give me one quick sec. So
He did park on the track. I will give you that. That wasn't...
he did park on the track. He's back up and running. And they had a throttle issue.
Clearly.
Yep, they had a throttle issue. They have plenty of fuel, but they had a throttle issue. Team ordered Ollie to shut the Aston down. He couldn't get off track in time, and he got the throttle. They got the throttle back up and running, but man,
That's like
weird incident.
That's like a real life racing issue.
Yeah, it's almost as if you bring the illusion of realism. Huh. Casey Schutte in the 444.
I can't tell if you were
Racing
being
BMW.
serious.
No, he did actually have a throttle. He did have a throttle issue. That is true. There is no team telling him to turn the car off and get off the track.
Okay.
That I made up, but
Okay.
I'm really glad that you thought I was being real.
I honestly never know what to believe.
The illusion of realism, and the best illusion is Mixed subbing with that Prime sub.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mixed. Happy to have you here.
Spending your Saturday with two guys sitting in a fictional booth yelling at each other.
In making up real situations that are
Making up
somewhat
real
believable.
situations. Yep. I should just absolutely gaslit you and just kept going with that. But yeah, it means a lot using your Prime sub, of course. Using your Prime sub. You only get one, and you pick us, so it does mean a lot to us. Not just Mike and myself, but Tracklicious in general, as Matt Wynn and Eric Neville are going to split a BMW right down the middle. One's battling for position, one's trying to just get by.
That was sick. Dude, I told you.
That was really cool.
Matthew's a magnet for action, dude. I don't know why.
Yeah. He has found himself in a lot of situations today. He's combated them well. But, wow. A little bit of an overtake off track by both of them go a little wide, but Matt makes it stick. High speed corner. That I almost said Mercedes. That McLaren does it well. That's the car that is missing
I was about to say,
this race. I don't see a lot of Mercedes.
I was literally about to check that. I don't think we have a
Mercedes.
single one, which is insane, actually. I thought the Mercedes was a pretty good car here.
Yeah, maybe the recent BOP changes have kind of messed things up. Casey Schutte still trying to get past. I believe that's it's not Rocky.
Ooh.
That was Jay Davis, the 321, and Nara Simon getting a little bumped there, driven a little wide by Schutte. Bronson Turner is trying to unlap himself here. Nice exit there by Casey Schutte.
Drives that Aston very well.
He does. He does a good job. And
Have a team.
oh man,
Case shooting on his own today.
he is going solo. Yeah. Oh, Ricosa. I believe that's Ricosa in the green mirrored Ferrari. Kind of bunching up the 45 Ferrari sitting in P16. How do you get a move on Casey Schutte? Casey Schutte really wanting that Rockefeller Racing BMW. He wants that P14, and then to get up to P Coupe. Shane Reese sitting in P9, great top 10 for him.
Hans Coe not making up the ground that I thought he would have from falling back as far as he did.
And shame for him because, you just have a little bit of a misstep during the race. Cost you a lot of time.
I don't want to say it was a little bit more than a little bit of a misstep.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't track, but
the man went head-on into a barrier at about 40 miles an hour. I'm not sure I would call that a small misstep.
We're just glad that he's okay, right? He was able to...
Got out of the car on his own steam.
Yes, yeah, the medical truck released him, so... Marco Saldana taking over that Rockefeller Racing Aston. His teammate, Rocky Rocco. I've raced against Saldana. Him and I have bumped together quite a bit. He's a really, really quick driver.
Oh my, the rain just came out of freaking nowhere. Look, it's dumping it.
Nowhere. Yeah. Here we go. Who's going to be the better wet driver? And you got to think, some of these guys just did pit stops. So I wonder if Saldana's on wets. Can we get a confirm if they changed during their pit stop?
No.
Damn.
I mean, there might be a way, but I don't know how. Oh man, it's going to be pissing it.
If he's on dry tires, he's driving for wet. I think that big 400 brain IQ move by Rockefeller Racing to bring him in.
I don't think he's on wets. I think he would have made this overtake already if he was.
If he was on wets, yeah. We got a greasy track right now. Giving a little bit of a flash.
He didn't.
P24.
Oh, that's not the pit stop. Or the wrong pit lane.
You're going to the F1 pit lane?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I was wondering. I was like, why the heck did he not come in?
When I first showed my buddy who's a big F1 guy, he's like, dude, how fast are you lapping this track? You're already at pit lane? I'm like, no, it's the other pit lane.
Maybe he is.
So don't worry, you're not alone.
He's got good traction. I've driven into that pit lane before.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting friendly with the 63 of Radu. That Ferrari holding his own, but couldn't quite. He just kind of wanted to get out of the way. But not that much out of the way. Let's see. There we go.
We'll see. If he stays out, he's on wets. That's obvious.
Deep into that. Yeah, if he does stay out, he's definitely on wets. He's driving pretty well. As I say that, he goes a little squirrely dandling it right there, but...
He stayed out. Everyone stayed out. What the heck?
I think because we're on a greasy track right now, and with those greasy tracks, it ends up just cranking the...
What happened here?
Oh, no.
Shane Reese and Oliver Ewing. We're looking at Shane Reese right now. Oliver, the 70 car.
Oh, no.
That's the 103. Oh.
Oh, is that Seckham right there?
I don't know, but that was like a bulldozer move. He actually just didn't even lift.
Oh, man, we might get a dissertation from the lead stewarding team after that one.
103?
Awesome.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, it was 103, and you said it, actually.
Did
It
I?
was Chris Tones. It was, yeah. It was
Sure
the
I
Mr.
did.
Mowers car.
Oh, okay. Down in P33.
Ooh. Oh, a little bit off there by Rivera. It's not Rivera anymore, though, I don't believe. It is still Mr. Rivera, 419.
Rivera, is he on his own?
He may be. Osnakanov has gotten to that 86 NSX as he drifts through one of those corners. That track is getting greasy. But what I was saying was, if you switch to the warm or the wet tires too early, they'll get too warm on those that greasy track. It'll prep you for the wet that's coming, but it will hinder you early on. So it's a bit of a strategy move for sure.
Yeah, I think Landry's still out. He's
Landry's
9 seconds. Okay, I think the crossover point has happened.
Yep.
He's 9 seconds off of his last lap, or his best lap.
He's definitely
Chronotis is
probably
off.
communicating to get something done here as far as tires go.
Horman is behind, so everyone behind him is already pit.
Yep. trying to fact check. Horman solo. Master Chair with a DT. That sucks. Stop go 30 coming through.
Foreman is solo.
All right. So he's going to try to really maximize his stint. Seb Winkler, that 36 Lambo. The only Lambo on the field.
Oh my goodness, they're brothers. Of course they are. That's not going to make things any more confusing.
Whose brothers?
Christian Winkler and Seb Winkler.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. The Winklers.
Yeah,
The WPI Motorsport.
There we go. Now it's updated. My ACC TV didn't update yet, so when you said Sebastian, I'm looking at the name and I'm like, wait a second.
Hey, Blue, you can't read.
Nope, technology just can't update properly.
Yep, technology trying to make me look dumb. Constant battle.
Drive-through penalty from Masticero.
Yep.
Nick Fujikawa having a bit of an issue. Professor Chronotis as well. Landry's still in. Okay, he's out. He's coming out.
There he goes. Andy Mayer. Sorry, Andy Meyer. Excuse me.
Lucas
Sador.
That is the teammate of Levesque. Levesque coming in a lap earlier, looking like that strategy paid dividends by a mile. He's freaking.
And I think I said that we were gonna have a lead change when it came.
You did? You did.
I was wrong.
No, you were wrong because he was in the lead. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Yeah, he was in the lead. I definitely thought that maybe Visceral Esports was not gonna plan that properly, but they did.
No,
4 seconds.
They hit the nail right on the head there.
Yeah, and I think they were disappointed after Spa because I believe there was a bit of a crash incident that bopped him way down.
Speaking of bopping way down, what the heck happened to Radu?
Nice.
Too much curb?
Self-inflicted?
Too much curb.
He went rally driving.
Turned into a pirouette.
Yep.
Mid-engine car was still a mid-engine car, but you know. If it was rear engine, it would have been front engine.
What are you saying?
It's fine.
Carlos Sapien in that other QV Motorsports Ferrari. Ivan Gerasimov, who was running podium position at Spa before a nasty pit stop. He's currently sitting P18 in Silverstone. Chrono coming out of the pits. It looks like Gerasimov hunting down Jelson Cruz, another guy that I have raced with. Fantastic driver. Very competitive, so he's not going to give this up easy.
I'm honestly surprised how many names in here I don't know.
See, you got to be popular like me, Mr. Nause. I know everybody, kind of.
Yeah, I don't drive, though.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I drive a bit more. As Chris Piquet almost takes out Narsimon.
You drive a bit more? That's an understatement.
A bit more. Yeah, you don't drive at all.
Yeah,
so,
you drive infinitely more than me right now. At least at the moment.
Oh, man. Oh.
Matthew Wynn, the man who has been an attraction to action all night. What has happened here?
Let's take a look.
What the heck has happened here?
Those are dry tires on a wet track. A little bit of hydroplaning. I bet you anything those tires are frigid right now. These guys.
Man, that was the most anticlimactic spin for the build-up that I gave him.
Yeah, that was. Also, update from the NML accident. Only sitting in P23. Quite a fall from grace after a throttle issue caused them to stop the car.
Oh, he touched the inside curb? Okay.
David Sekut in the Boneyard BMW, currently sitting P14. He is switched over to some wets. Big Brain Racing into some wets. Villasenor has got a stop-go 30 sitting in P20. Rough.
You can change the speed of your windshield wipers in this game?
Yeah, there's just like real life.
Mike Burkov with much more relaxed windshield wipers than the 44 car here. And the driving style, as you can see, is basically representative of the windshield wipers. Much more lax,
a little bit more
through the Maggots and Beckett sector.
Aggressive. Yeah. I like that. That is funny. Vastly different. But it is kind of annoying when you're driving and that thing is just going a million miles an hour. It is a little distracting. So
I min-max my windshield wiper speed when I'm driving in real life. So like.
Oh yeah, you either have it on full blast or not at all.
Or like when I come to a light, I'll just turn the windshield wipers off because I'm at a light and don't need them.
Oh man! Oh, that Ferrari. I think that was Vercosa, or is that Sapien? That was Sapien.
Dive into the inside.
Yeah,
Don't mind him.
Just providing us with some content.
That
oh
looks
man,
cool.
what a shot!
Yeah.
What a shot between those two Aston machines.
Whoa! One forgot to brake.
Oh, Saldana going a little deep, little wide. And the number 11, Nate Lamlin, trying to climb back up.
Roddy was yellow flat. Whoa!
Oh no!
He's pirouetting again. Get this man in the pits.
Let's see. He's got to be running on more than likely. He's got to be on wets by now.
Way too much curb.
And then hydroplanes.
Wait, he didn't even spin after taking too much curb. He spun where he. Oh, okay.
It's that super wet line, and you just end up going to the mercy of the water. Hydroplaning. I think he's got to be on some dry tires.
Never practiced in the wet, so you're just sending it? Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, dude.
What are you doing?
Oh. Radu.
Letting. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's fine, I guess. Jelson Cruz is. Where the heck is he?
He went rally driving. He went. Yeah, straight through the grass there, trying to cool the tires off.
He wanted to go to the parking lot for a minute. He heard there was some ticket sales or something, some ice cream in the parking lot.
Some scalpers, yeah. I think they have Dippin' Dots. I think that was what he was hunting down.
Ooh.
Yeah, the space ice cream, the ice cream of the future. I think that was. I honestly want to say that was an attempt to cool the tires down.
It was a good.
That would be really funny if it was.
It was a very good attempt. It would have done wonders.
Yeah, Peter O'Brien. Yeah, Pobby, as I have nicknamed him, P.O.B. Peter O'Brien, who ended up bringing that JP Motorsport McLaren in first place last week, and he did a heck of a time at Spa. So we'll see. I'm high on him right now.
Right along with him for right now. McLaren, really good car in the wet. Ignore that.
A really good car in the wet. Goes sideways. Deep braking zone here. I hate this corner a lot.
You don't like the Bell chicane?
No, I've gotten whacked so many times through there.
Is it Bell or Vale? It's Vale. But I think it's Bell. And it used to be Bell? No, it's Vale.
I hope you're not asking me.
No, I'm more asking myself. It's Bell.
And leaders coming up to, or at least this pack, coming up to some traffic. Actually, there's Turquette, and then Mayer is right there.
Man, it's getting
Mayer
dark.
hit some traffic.
Rain is just coming down.
Yeah.
And it's not going to stop.
Nope, I think we may finish this under the umbrellas. Mike Burkhoff, our only driver from Nepal, fun fact.
Yeah, he's definitely Nepalese.
100%
Wait.
From Nepal.
No, Nepalese people, that's Italian. Wait a second. What are people from Nepal called?
I don't know. Look it up.
Because isn't Napoli?
What are people from Nepal called?
Isn't that an
Enter.
island from Italy?
Nepal?
No, Napoli.
Naples. There's Naples.
There you go. Yeah, that's the one that I'm thinking of. Those are Napoli.
Oh, Chris PK! Chris PK with a big... Oh my goodness gracious! The RP Racing BMW barely missing the Boneyard BMW right there. Oh, that's where the
Bentley.
second look.
That was a BMW. Man. Yeah, you're right. Because he look at how far off the track he goes to.
Oh no!
Oh!
Ooh! Someone just got hired at UPS because that's a brown pants moment for sure. Wow.
Yeah, not even close.
Oh man. Chris PK also proud of him to keep it out of the wall. He didn't hit the wall on either side.
Yeah. I don't know how he didn't hit anything. His tires are going to be nice and warm now.
Yeah, and he missed the Boneyard BMW. So, whew.
WRT still in second here.
Wait, whoa.
What?
How did... Oh, the thing didn't update. I thought Andy Mayer overtook Sidor for P1. I was like, when did that happen?
Nah, they chilling.
It was the technology making me look dumb again. I think Mayer trying to cool the tires off a little bit. He was taking a little bit wetter line down that straight.
He was lapping. Or wait, no, he wasn't. Never mind.
No, there was no one in front of him, so...
Why would he be doing that?
I think it was...
It's way too early. It's way too early to be doing that. If he is doing that, he's going to be struggling for pace massively later on.
We'll see. Maybe he was also trying to make a move on Rivera?
That's what I was thinking, because, yeah, I don't know. If he's cooling his tires already, he's screwed. That means that man has overinflated them and will be driving on balloons.
Oh, man. He's got quite a troop behind him, too, with Turquette and O'Brien. And O'Brien pushing way more than Neville was. And Rivera is going to let this pack go by him.
Smart.
And, oh, man. Great driving there by Rivera. He's back marker right now, but nice work to let these guys just kind of go through and not break up the battle that we have in front of us.
Yeah, he'd also lose a lot of time getting individually overtaken by those guys, so just letting them all go as one.
Just let them roll through.
Got 42 minutes and change left on the clock here.
I legitimately think I'm seeing Mayer take on the straights. He's going into like the marbles, which is going to be wetter because it's not going to be quite the dry line. I think he is cooling his tires off. Let's watch him when he goes down a straight.
He's gaining the Lucas in front, which makes me think that he isn't. But I don't know. Like I say, it's just too early.
Oh man! Oh, Neville trying to make a move on Turquette there. Oh no!
Holy save!
Nice save there. That wasn't
Peter.
Neville. I apologize. That was O'Brien. Oh man!
How dare you slander?
I know.
Neville
Yeah.
like
Well, he was testing my cardiovascular system sideways through the corner there.
Testing his own as well.
Yeah. Testing the structural engineering of his trousers.
Gap is falling. 2 seconds now between P1 and P2. Well, no, it stayed pretty good. Never mind. It stayed.
1.5. I mean, at one point in time, Visceral Esports had like a 5-6 second gap P2. Yeah. So the rain has definitely condensed things down. We still have rain coming?
Yeah, that's what it looks like it's lightening up, but that's definitely
not according to the forecast.
you want to
David,
keep an eye there. I think I just a little bit of a yellow flag. It must have just went off for a second.
Big brakes. We saw that earlier. BMW can brake really, really well. I think the BMW has a little bit more of an advantage in the wet, being a little beefier car. Andy Merritt's really going to have to defend from Turquette, because I think Turquette's going to really push, and I think Turquette is solo today, question mark. It's got to be.
Turquette is solo. Oh, no! Wait, that was fine.
There.
I think I was, yeah, we're good.
No, they looked like they were going to make contact for sure. Man, look at him go.
Oh, snap of oversteer. What the heck just happened?
Oh, no.
Man, just hit a puddle?
Yeah, he just caught a little bit too much and ends up veering off. Still give us a great view. He has to respect. Wow, nice save. He's got to respect that line.
Bit more than the
from
puddle.
Turquette and O'Brien right there. Wow. Hobby finding himself P3. He was just lifting. He didn't even brake for that corner, I don't think. Where the BMW had to brake. Peter O'Brien just lifted.
McLaren, like I say, is a dominant car in the wet.
Yeah, you're a McLaren main though, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So there is some bias to that claim.
No, it's a non-biased claim. No, like honestly, it's a non-biased claim. It is, once you put that thing into map 8, it's one of the best cars in the wet.
I need some fact checks from the chat. Someone confirm. Can we get an A confirm?
It also gives you an excuse to bring the traction control above, like, 2.
Yeah. That is true. I never really liked I tried the McLaren out for a little while, for a couple weeks, and just pub lobbies and stuff like that. I couldn't get the go-kart feel, you know? You're so low to the ground, and it's just kind of a freaky experience.
I never thought about it.
I couldn't imagine driving in real life.
I mean, I guess I did work at a go-kart place for a year.
Yeah, I couldn't. It feels like you're in a little go-kart. I mean, you got great vision of apexes and stuff like that. I mean, I still miss them, but it is a very interesting position that you're in when you're in that McLaren.
You can be a little smushed, but that is also why I made the comment earlier about the BMW and the Bentley, is seeing it. When you're in the McLaren and you have a BMW coming up right behind you, it's one of the most intimidating things you'll ever see.
Yeah, just because it's so tall above you. So I can't imagine the Bentley coming at one of these cars. But Peter O'Brien, he can drive it in this wet look easy. It's not. Ricardo Sapien got a DT, currently sitting in the pits. It's not great for the
non-biased confirmation in chat.
Well, we have some non-biased confirmation in chat. All right. As a McLaren driver, I agree. That is definitely biased because he's a McLaren driver.
Yeah, but it's like, it's biased, but it isn't. Because I know I'm not scared to admit the flaws of the thing that I love.
Mike, what have we said about talking about our relationship on stream? Please. Let's keep this professional. Gary Lynn battled for P31 over Versosa. I'm putting a hard C on there, and I don't mean to. How dare I? Oh, a little bit of a... We're going to see a dive here, Mr. Lynn? Almost.
Switchback attempt, but not going to get it done.
Not quite. Not enough momentum, especially not in the wet. But Lynn's not giving up that easy.
Versosa kind of made that a little easy there.
Yeah, going a little wide. They also have...
What?
Battle coming up behind them. A little bit off there.
That was just too zoomed in.
Yep. Going around Gary Lynn. commanding. That
Whoa,
P30.
that's not... What the... Wow, that Ferrari can stop on a dime.
Ferrari can brake pretty well. He's also probably got it set to a little bit wetter setting. May have changed the ABS up a little bit on the fly. That's the fun part of GT cars, is changing those settings, fly, and being able to really master the vehicle as the conditions change.
I think that's also why I like the McLaren, is that you don't have to do any of that in the dry, because if you touch any of those settings, it'll send you into a barrier.
So it can either be your coffin or your race-winning baby, right?
Oh, the thing's absolutely on rails until it isn't. Once it's not, you're going into the barrier whether you like it or not. But that's just the challenge of being a mid-engine car.
The nature of the beast.
When it goes, it goes. But the thing is on rails. What the heck? Casey Schutte, why do you have a...
Sitting in P11.
Yeah, he's, for some reason on ACC TV, he has a 1,275 second gap to the car in front, which is not true.
Well, you know, he's really going to have to make up that pace.
Welcome, Dr. Dell.
Doctors in the house?
Got doctors and professors up in here.
Wow, this is quite an educated stream.
I would expect nothing less from the Trackalicious community, to be honest.
You know, I'm with you. Look, I mean, look who they have commentating. Oh, Turcat.
Whoa!
No way! No way!
Oh, and
he took out a
Mare's
back
round.
marker. No way. Andy Mare gets through.
Oh, he does. You're right.
Yeah, Andy Mare snuck through there. Lucas Sador down into P4. Bars.
Watch that one more time. Oh, and the
No
McLaren
room.
slides through.
No
wow,
way.
that
Look at
Ferrari got clipped.
Oh, Andy Mare didn't get through clean.
Ah, he didn't get through clean.
No.
Andy Mare absolutely nailed that car.
Oh,
but you know what this
man.
means, right?
I know exactly what this means. JP Motorsport takes the lead of the race.
Against all odds. The team that started P5.
Go back and watch the beginning of the stream. Go to the beginning of the race. I called it. We got 33 minutes left. Anything can happen in 30 minutes. It's half an hour. We got rain. But man, I'm feeling good. I didn't put any money on this. But wow, I called that. Andy Mare
that's
suffering right now in that P2.
That's not a good looking Audi. Tim as well. Lucas in the pits.
Oh man, gut wrenching for Visceral Esports.
Yeah, I can hear Eric right now as well.
Oh man.
No, Lucas, no, this is not right.
Oh no, you cannot do this. Oh, Michael. Yeah. Smashing some Bose headphones in that Visceral Esports paddock for sure. Also, it's 4 o'clock, so you know what that means. It's food time.
Don't make me jealous.
Oh.
We still got 32 minutes to go till I can go and, well, go to the interview and then go get food.
Getting some sheets.
I haven't decided what I want yet.
Oh baby. Oh baby. Put it all in there. Talking about my burrito, of course.
Nate Lamlin. Ooh. Oh! What?
Oh man.
CPK, what?
Getting a little cozy there with the 949 BMW.
Oops. I mean, everything looks like it's all good.
Yeah, I think it was either PK lost it a little bit. Ollie Uvig?
Yeah, you
Trying
might
to
be right.
look for a move on Cruz. He's got the inside line. They're going to go side by side. Oh, man. There we go.
Nice move.
Yeah, just pressured Cruz of that 321 BMW. And stuck it and got it done. Nate Lamlin really wants to get past that 949 BMW PK for sure.
Now we can check out their difference in pace. I really wish I could make that more sensible, but I just can't.
He just can't, folks.
I mean, I kind of can, but I just can't.
He's giving it all he's got, Captain. And so is Nate Lamlin. Down into... Get into Sector 1 here. He's got a slipstream advantage. PK going a little sideways. Not giving it up to Lamlin, though. He's not backing out at all.
How? How did he keep that momentum?
I'm curious how he saved that as well. That was pretty nice driving there.
Nate with a look down the inside, but not even a defense from Chris PK there. He doesn't need to. That's insane.
I think that the conditions are also aiding to PK. Nate Lamlin's a good driver, but how does he do in the wet?
Ricardo Sapien's gonna get backed up into Daniel Versosa.
Oh no!
What the?
Oh man! Lamlin and PK make contact.
What?
Oh no! Yeah, they just bonked into each other. PK leads at P19. Lamlin stays P20. Oh man!
Ooh!
Great recovery.
He pushed him right back on course, at the very least.
Yep. Just.
Yeah, a bit of an error from Nate Lamlin, unfortunately.
Man.
And he's going to try to make a move. Oh, okay, he's going to get the move done.
Yep, PK goes wide. Sapien gets through there as well. Not a car that Lamlin, excuse me, is Versosa.
No, you were right.
So.
Wait, were you right? No, you were right.
Nope, I was wrong.
You were wrong. Okay.
I was wrong when I was right, then I was wrong again.
It happens. It happens to the best of us. Happens to the worst of us, mostly the worst of us.
Appreciate it. Yep, drive the knife.
A little bit of a flashy going on there. Kevin Rivera letting him know he's going by.
Yeah, and I don't think that was a, sometimes you can flash your lights as a, kind of a mental, mess with you sort of deal. PK not having a good time in the...
That was Nate Lamlin.
But I think that was PK.
That made those swerves?
Yeah, I could have sworn that was a BMW. Did I see that incorrectly?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I did see that incorrectly.
That was going to bother me.
I saw PK getting a little squirrely Dan, too, so my sincerest apologies. I'm off the game.
Andy Mayer not too far behind Troquette. Has he repaired that damage? I don't think he has.
I'm still very gutted for that Visceral Esports Porsche. That was just such a good battle. And then it goes south wicked quick.
Oh no, Beachley, are you done? Is that what, or I'm assuming you had your last, he probably had his last driver change, it's my assumption. Maybe? Were you on your own?
All by him.
I do not remember. A lot of battles have slowed down. 1 second between quite a few people here, but
yeah, there's a
little
bit of a gap between everybody, and again, I think that's attributing because of the conditions. Saldana looking to make a move on PK. PK is going to be really sick of Aston Martins.
Yeah. I will say it does look like it's not stopped raining, but it does look like it stopped raining. Oh no! My understeer.
Marecki. Just coming in a little too close there. He's got someone on the inside. There is a Helicorsa and a spotter in the game, so that would have been awkward.
No, I don't want to pin your message.
Oh, poor Mike. Not having a good time when it comes to Discord today.
It's not Discord, it's Twitch.
Oh, no.
I keep pinning messages in Twitch. They make it so easy to pin things that they don't make it easy to unpin. It seems like a massive oversight.
Alrighty, Mike. The floor is currently all yours for a couple minutes.
Okay, sounds good. How about my fellow Mike and Blue? I'm doing great. Blue is going away for temporarily. But he'll be back, hopefully. And we got 25 minutes left to go. It's been quite the eventful race. No big pile-ups. No technical difficulties whatsoever from the beginning of the stream. I do have a new feature to show who is in the booth as well. Look at this. Check that out, everyone. You can see exactly who is in the booth. Which is, you know, me and Blue. But other than that, we're chilling. Got 24 minutes left to go. I think I already said that, though. 37 cars on grid. There's not much action happening on track at the moment. The rain is settling down, even though it doesn't say it is. It looks like, I don't know, I just don't buy it. Though I am known to be a weatherman, so my input tends to be accurate in regards to that. Got the Polish driver here of Votek. Votek? The big brain racing car. I like the big brain one. At least I like the name. And their livery. Peter O'Brien leading this race after a very, very unfortunate collision with a Porsche. Well, no, he didn't make collision. But Tim was caught up in that. Andy was caught up in that. And he's still repping damage. And then where is even the Porsche at? Cider.
Yeah, the Visceral Esports Porsche.
Yeah, where did they end up? P9.
P9 with a DT as well.
Oh man.
So that sucks. Also, probably one of my favorite names is on here. It's Wojtek. Wotegk. Wojtek. Yeah, there he is.
The Polish legend.
Yeah, Wojtek Mirecki. There was a hockey player for a long time named Wojtek Wolski. So that's where I learned how to pronounce that.
There's also a Polish bear in the military that used to haul ammunition rounds.
That's right, yeah. His name was Wojtek?
Yes.
That's funny. I didn't know that. The more you know.
I don't know if it was spelt like that, but it wasn't.
And I
far
also
off.
spelled it wrong. Wojtek.
Well, I don't actually think his name is Wojtek. I think it's Votek, but I don't know. I'm not
The
Polish.
bear?
No, this guy. The guy who's going off the track and heading straight for a barrier.
Rally
right
driving. Yeah, the commentator's curse.
We don't got much battling at all on track right now. Everyone's just trying to drive to survive. Speaking of, I think that's coming out soon.
It is, I believe so. You know what else is coming out soon?
No,
Mike?
I don't.
At the end of February,
Formula
we
One?
have the GT3 Pro Championship with Trackalicious, which is the top 50 drivers, which will be fantastically competitive. And that gets started at Suzuka and in the end of February. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty stoked about it.
Are you going to be commentating that with me?
Yeah, it's you and me,
All right.
Pumpkin.
Sweet.
That's why I'm talking about it so much. I've got to talk about it.
Fair enough.
We also, in our contract, Eric said you have to mention this 5 times per stream.
Of course, we wouldn't get paid otherwise because we definitely wouldn't get paid.
Yep. Large checks, comically large checks, like the Publishers Clearinghouse checks.
Yeah, like at least 10 feet by 3 feet. I accept
Yes.
nothing else.
And the amount is $5.49. The check
Whoa!
cost more than.
That's a car off. That was Sapien? Weaver? Who was that? No, that was Wynn.
Matt Wynn. Oh, there he goes. Yep. Matt Wynn is just, as you said, a attraction for action. Oh, he's drifting that whole corner complex. A nice save, though, to stick it. Gotta think.
Our leader, Peter O'Brien, leading by an actual massive margin right now. 11 seconds to Tim. So this is looking pretty good for your prediction. Needs to not make any errors, of course. They can make a small one at this point. But the podium is pretty much sealed at this point. 28 seconds from Bacher to Cruz. Or excuse me, to Minor. Or, wait. To Meyer.
Meyer? Meyer.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Yep.
Meyer.
I got that confirmed last week. Andy Meyer.
What were
P3?
What the heck were we saying before this?
Meyer.
Oh.
Andy Meyer. Oh, I was saying Mayer. M-A-R-E. I was saying Mayer previously.
He's not
I had
French,
TG.
he's German. Come on.
I know. I had TG come in and swiftly correct me. And we're still probably not totally saying it 100% correct.
Yeah,
but,
we can incorrectly pronounce it. It's fine.
Yes, much like everybody's names. But I do want to point out, again, I've said this previously, we still have 20 minutes left. A lot can happen in 20 minutes. But I would like to point out that my prediction is coming true. I said back at the beginning of the race that JP Motorsports was going to take the win today. Still a lot of time left. I'll commentator curse him if I must, but here they are. Great drive by Eric Neville and Peter O'Brien. They've kind of ran away with it. Turquette, quite a gap behind in P2, and even the conditions couldn't get the best of them. So
They're actually gaining too.
Turquette is gaining?
No, Peter. Peter's gaining about a second to lap to Turquette. So.
Oh man, he's
Looking
on a
pretty good
drive.
Yeah, no, he's looking
he
very
had a
comfortable.
battle at Spa. They were neck and neck. They were going side by side, literally till the last minute of that race. Not this time. This time, Peter O'Brien and Eric Neville are like, no, we're not going to do that again. We're just going to win it pretty handedly. So, a little fortunate, as they say in other sports, fortunate bounce for them.
Speaking of a bounce.
Yeah, Ricardo Sapien bounced himself off the tarmac.
Yeah, I think he might have bounced himself off the barrier.
Oh, Raggy.
That's a lot of understeer. Oh, and that's turning into a massive bit of oversteer. Oh, and he bounced. Oh, that's a hard bounce.
Yep, that is a bonk. Hey, Dr. Doe got us pronunciation is quite fine.
Sounds like an insult.
Let's go. We're doing well, Mike.
Dude, Lichten.
Yeah, Lichten making a move on Sidor. They battled a little bit at Spa as well.
Well, it's more just like where he started. This man started in P last.
True. Imagine if he actually qualified.
Yeah. No, this guy, he would have been fighting for the lead. I mean, he's lapping 212 points, 212.6 right now. Our leader is lapping 211.2.
Maybe he just wanted the practice of diving through some traffic.
And that's Hans Koh that he's actually lapping right now. What?
Yeah, rough race for the Austrian, the NSX.
Man started in P first, and he's battling with the guy who started in P last. You never want to be there.
Yeah, a little bit of quite a storyline there from the in-between pieces of how they got there.
He's a lap down.
Yeah. He's trying to unlap. It looks like he's almost trying to unlap himself, but
just really unfortunate.
Yeah, just definitely a story of the race. A story fell down, so he's got to get consistent.
No, Matthew.
PK with the DT.
Matthew has had a bit more of an error. Oh man, I think he's struggling. I think his tires went off or something.
We should still be in the wet, greasy portion. I think looks like it's still raining. Track is wet.
It's supposed to keep piling on, but like I say, it doesn't look like it, and it hasn't been for the past few minutes.
Classic British weather. I think that's what we got. We had that statement in chat as well.
It's true.
Classic British weather. I'm currently taking a look at David Seekut. P17, the number 8 BMW, the Boneyard. And yeah, it is still definitely coming down. Visibility slim, for sure.
Got a nice livery. Representing the Trackalicious community on it.
Yeah, the Boneyard. Yep. Love that name. It's great.
Oh, it's in all caps too, so you're actually doing it justice.
What, the Boneyard? Yeah, like the bone saw, remember? The bone saw from Spider-Man?
Not a nerd.
Oh, come on.
I don't know what the
You're not
heck
going to
you're
admit that you
talking
don't
about.
know one of the greatest characters in that film?
It's a character?
The bone saw. Yeah, where Peter Parker goes and fights for money.
I just assumed it was an object.
The bone saw. Nah, dude. It's a character. Come on.
Casey
Wow.
Shooty's off. Reckless
It's like that one
racing.
time.
Ain't that an understatement?
It's like that one time on the F1 broadcast where Aaron Shandog is talking about Star Wars and they don't know what he's talking about. He's like, come on. It's so funny.
Dude, you're in the wrong place in the wrong time.
Oh, I'm not. It's a fantastic. Someone knows what I'm talking about.
I'm sure someone does. And
Chat,
that
chat,
one
get
person.
Get him out, chat.
That one
Chat.
person is going to be like, wow, ha. You got him.
Yeah, ah.
And then the other massive percentage are going to be like, well, I don't really
What is
care.
this guy talking about? Casey Shooty wanting to pee. I want to say he could top 10, but he's got 5 seconds to Nara Simon.
Well, he just binned it and lost it, so.
Well, there's your top 10, Casey. Gone.
I mean, it didn't get any
He's got-
damage, but definitely won't help.
He also has a pretty quick and probably pretty cranky Lucas Sador in that 14 Porsche. Visor Esports coming up behind him.
Man, there's nothing on track right now.
Hey, why do you think I was talking about Spider-Man?
Dude, there's actually nothing.
Yeah, we got a 12-second gap between Pobby and Triquette. So, yeah, and Triquette's going to have to make his way through Ewig as well. So,
RBC, thank you for the follow. And who has gained the most position? That's a great question.
I want to say Licton.
Yeah, no, by a mile.
Yeah.
Licton, starting in P last, has gained 26 positions up into P13.
And he's getting hunted down by Hans Koes trying to unlap himself. Oh, Chris PK off a little bit there.
Next to that, though, would be actually not Jason Provolence, Andreas Mostachero, who started in P3rd to last. In P37, has gained 16 positions.
He made 40 cars start this race, I believe.
39.
Yeah.
And Jason Provolone gaining 15 positions up into P8, so that's actually quite the drive from him. Sebastian Winkler, or the Winkler brothers, I should say.
Yeah, Christian and Sebastian.
Gaining 14 positions.
Getting themselves into a top 10. Nice work there.
Almost into the top 5.
Yeah. They got a little bit of work to do. They got 15 seconds, 11 minutes and 15-second gap. Probably not going to happen. We're probably going to see him finish P6 unless something really happens to Horman there. Man, I thought you were going to flip to Horman and he was going to be like turned around. That would have been pretty funny. But he's running a great drive. Did a fantastic job at Spa for a long time. Ended up with the top 10.
Yeah, he seems to be quite comfortable here in the Vivid McLaren.
Yeah, they have 2 McLarens for Vivid Global Racing, 1 Aston, and they've done a pretty solid job. Potts Weaver, just chilling in chat, actually.
Don't know. They gave me a yellow flag for him when he very clearly didn't deserve it.
We'll have the stewards check it out for sure.
Another one. Lucas Sider. Not the greatest drive from his perspective, I would imagine. Well, not from just his perspective. I don't think anyone would argue that.
It was a really good drive. And then just some really unfortunate contact and that split second, and you're down. You see yourself down 12th. And then bad luck getting the DT for a pit lane violation. So just rough for him. You feel for him. He's in a top 20 spot, but when you were P1 for a really long time, 12th is a little sour.
Yeah, it's a race to forget, no doubt.
But at the same time, going into next week, he doesn't necessarily want to totally forget it. He wants to use this as kind of a little bit of motivation, right?
I don't know.
We go into Nürburgring next week.
I might want to forget it.
The Porsche is that's true. The Porsche is pretty strong at the ring. So, I mean, I would be getting practice or getting psych myself up for that Nürburgring race.
A little bit of an error from Kevin puts him under threat from actually I think he lost a position
to Saldana there, yeah. Sitting P20, rounding out our top 20 as Max Bacher is going to try to overtake him as he's under blue flags. Kevin Rivera been a pretty good blue flag up into this point.
Yeah, not obliged to get out of the way by any stretch, and it's not really hurting Bacher's race whatsoever. So
yeah, P5 about 18 seconds away, looks like. So
he's chilling.
They've got some time. They've got some time to vibe.
No need to make any big risks and end your race like that.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when you're running in a top 5 position as Bacher is. Oh, Andy Mayer flashing Nate Lamb. Look at that visibility or lack thereof.
And Nate Lamb actually got by.
Yeah, he made a move on Saikut.
Nice.
That number 8 BMW. Sickett?
Yeah.
The Boneyard.
Boneyard.
Yeah, he is on Twitch. Kilo Whiskey. David Saikut. Good Polish lad. Normally does some sim racing. Also does some Escape from Tarkov, some shooter games. Very nice guy. Big fan.
Casey Schutte gaining here onto Andre. This is currently, I guess Casey did secure that top 10 back after that. Was there an error from? I don't remember what happened. Oh, Lucas, obviously.
Yeah, Lucas finds himself up in a P11. The Provolone dropped down a couple spots because he was sitting in P8 last I saw.
Let's see, where did Provolone start? Provolone started in P23. So even still, great, but I think you were right. I think he was up into P10.
Into P8. And now he's sitting
P12.
P12. So something happened there.
Yeah, this has been a very good drive from Casey. Casey up into P10. Doesn't have really much to worry about from behind right now, barring any massive errors.
At 7 point, I mean, that gap can close pretty quick when you got a driver of Sidor's caliber behind you, but keep it on the black stuff and you'll do all right.
Yeah, 5 minutes left to go. Just kind of gotta keep it on the track right now.
Yep, keep it on the black stuff, gentlemen.
Oh, what did you say about Lucas?
Oh, man. I'm like Nico Rosberg, man. Just beautiful timing.
Let's see what happened. Too much curb? Too much throttle?
Yeah, you got a little happy. Does avoid the wall, though.
Just. Wow.
Wow. Just barely.
Down to P12. And that also puts Lucas, the other Lucas, within grasp of him.
And those two battled at Spa last week as well.
Yeah, it really would have been interesting to see if Lucas set a qualifying lap where he would have ended up in that Bentley, because he's driving really well with it tonight. Man, it's getting really dark.
Yeah, it is 10:04 in-game time.
Only light we have here on this track is the headlights of a spinning Honda just about. Holy cow.
Nice catch there from Co.
Yeah.
But Sidor not really wanting to stay behind him too long.
Jose, welcome to chat.
Licton hunting down that Porsche.
It's a little intimidating to have a big old Bentley on you like that.
Big old boat right behind you. He's coming for him too. Got Mike Bierkoff right behind him as well. A couple seconds, 2.2.
Why did it
and
just gave Lucas a yellow flag for no reason, even though we were watching him?
He did. I saw that. He didn't go off or anything like that. But the gap has it's about a second right now. They got 3 minutes. If he wants to make a move, it's got to be pretty soon here.
Yeah, it does have to be within the next 3 minutes. There's no doubt about that.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it's got to be pretty soon, yeah.
I'm getting bullied. 100% getting bullied by my fellow booth mate.
Don't make it so
Where's
easy
Dad?
on yourself.
Where's Dad? Eric, come here. He's bullying me. I do make it pretty easy on myself, that is for sure.
Man, come on, guys. Let's get some battling.
Also, crazy fun name to say, Andrei Pozdnikanov.
If I can say it correctly, I would agree. Pozdnikanov. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Pozdnikov. What did you say?
You're lucky my headset died again.
Wait, what did you say?
Pozdnikanov. Oh, I'm putting an extra N
though.
in there.
Yeah, it's just
Pozdnikov.
It's just Pozdnikov. Oh, and there's
Pozdnikov and Co makes contact with the door.
Oh no,
and Licton. As we're sitting here reading our ABCs,
you're like making my
Hans
dyslexia
Co,
frustrated.
an absolute catalyst for murder right there. Oh man. Licton got by. Oh, Co's car is
That's frustration.
That is combo frustration and losing the car, but oh man.
And that's back. He's gone.
And Licton up into P12.
That's not
Mike
even...
Beard
Hansco didn't even return to pits.
Nope.
My man, Alt F forward. Straight Alt F forward. I don't blame him. That's a hell of a freaking way to go. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Pobby's got a DT.
Whoa.
Whoa. Lois, this isn't my Batman glass.
When did this happen?
And
penalty message drive. Hold on. When did this happen?
Had to have been for either stint timer.
This happened actually a while ago.
It's either stint timer or
I think it's track limits, probably.
track cuts. Yeah.
That would be my assumption. But that's gonna... Your prediction, dude. It's a drive-through. He might keep the lead, but Tim is going to be entering the start-finish straight now.
Come on. Come on, Pobby. Let's go, buddy.
Last half. Yeah. Wait. No.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, no.
Oh,
My prediction falls through by a position, and they're 0.8 seconds away.
No, they're 4 seconds away.
Oh, excuse me. They're 4 seconds away. I was looking at the wrong... Yeah, I was looking at the wrong telemetry. My bad.
Still. Wow.
Oh, no.
Andy Mayer gifted... Or excuse me, Peter O'Brien, I should say, was gifted that position from the collision, and the Tim now has been gifted the position from the unfortunate drive-through penalty.
Wow. Wow. I mean, still, heck of a drive. You make up... I mean, led for a large portion of the race, too. Now, granted, so did Sador. But, man.
Yeah, that is, what do I hear? Oh, the heck's going on? Oh, no. Sador.
Oh, from worst to worse.
Just taking whatever line he pleases at this point. I don't blame him.
Very, very esports line.
We're going to be entering Sector 3 here. Getting ready to close out this 2-hour endurance driver swap race here at Silverstone. There's been ups, there's been downs, but mainly there's been quite a big lull on track, honestly.
Wow. Oh, it got hairy. But, you know, Turquette had a great drive. Had a great drive early. Had a decent middle, and then got just a little bit lucky. We got to be good to be lucky, right? You got to be lucky to be good.
At a certain level of skill, luck and skill are indistinguishable. And Tim here will be coming across the line.
Yep.
Very happy to do so, I'd imagine. Peter in second. Still good finish, considering they started P5.
Andy Mayer and Team WRT coming in.
Honestly, they couldn't have asked for a much better finish after that incident that they got into. That was a massive collision. The fact that they still get a podium out of it, well done to them. All right, you keep talking here for a second while I get ready for the interviews and stuff.
I'm going to keep talking for a second.
No, that's not what I mean. Just, like, do your thing.
Do my thing? Now I'm on the spot. I love how it says in ACC Drive that Eric Neville and Peter O'Brien won the race. But what was the size of the grid? The size of the grid was 40 cars on track. 39, I think.
Yeah.
So, yes, almost 40 cars. Big time track. Or big time grid. For a pretty fun track.
All right, if there are any of the podium sitters in chat, feel free to pop into Discord and then head to the green room.
Please, we'd like to have an interview. If you got 27th, we'll take it.
I don't actually think a single one of them are in
pretty fierce competition, Ando. Pretty fierce competition.
No Nate, no Ollie, no Andy, no Mark, and no... Okay. Oh wait, I'm looking for the wrong people. No Peter. Looking for the right people might help.
Yeah, we need Pobby.
How did I mess that one up so bad? I still don't see anyone.
Well, are we having our own?
Is no. Oh, is Andreas M. Andy?
No, Andreas M is Andreas
Monstachero?
Monstachero.
Okay. That's
You silly goose.
look, I was just trying to be optimistic here and find anyone. I think we're just gonna have to close the stream out.
Oh no, let me see what I can do here.
Unless Eric decides to pop in here and potentially find some people, I'm not finding anyone.
Stand by. Stand by.
You guys want a provolone interview? Fair enough. He didn't get the podium. He didn't earn it. Even though it says he's on the podium right now. Ignore that.
Stand by. I'm asking nicely.
And there's 24 hours of coda going on right now, huh? Explains where all of our viewers were.
In LFM?
Yeah.
There's also 24 hours of Daytona going on right now.
Holy
IRL.
cow. Well, sure.
Cadillac currently leading in GTP. Spoilers, sorry.
You can't spoil a race that's ongoing. That's an endurance race, at least. You can spoil like a formula race that's ongoing.
Dude, let's go. Lexus, Vassar Sullivan Lexus P2 for
Are you trying
GT.
to get people? Tim.
Yeah, I was.
Tim, welcome.
Yeah.
Ollie Raza, was he in here? No.
No, it was Tim, Anywhere, and Peter Ober.
Okay. Tim, great drive.
Yeah, thanks very
nice
much.
Win.
Got a bit lucky in the end, but yeah, it was a great ride. Sure.
What the heck happened in that incident where, what happened?
I really don't know. I think I got my steering wheel straight. I'm still convinced. But yeah, before making any conclusion, I think it's good to review it first and see what happened. Yeah, feel sorry it happened, and I really feel sorry for the guys in Team McLaren. They were really spot on today, and we had some great fights.
Now, did you know that they had a DT? Were you kind of sitting there like, oh, okay, I'm gonna settle for P2, or are you sitting there thinking, all right, they have a DT, I'm gonna push and try to make something happen here as they go into the pit lane? Did you know that they had a drive-through?
Yeah, I saw it popping up in my screen, and at that moment in time, I was just driving like hell to see, okay, how can I close the gap as quickly as possible. And when I passed them when they were in the pit, I was like 4 seconds ahead, and I was like, okay, keep it easy, keep the car on the tarmac or on the water, depends. And yeah, it was pretty tough last lap, but we made it.
Yeah, and you were solo today. Your teammate last week was, remind me again?
Yannick Koerts. Yeah, he couldn't.
Yes.
Couldn't make it.
And he's rapid in his own right. So I've been lapped many a time by Koerts. So he's a pretty solid driver.
Yeah, he's really rapid, and then keep in mind he never practices, so it's like really he's really.
Don't
talented.
tell me that. Don't tell me that he spends 8 hours in the sim all the time just grinding it out.
Yeah, we're looking at him, and it's like, how does he do it? It's like he's insane. He's really quick. He's really rapid.
But yeah, you gave kudos to the McLaren guys. They did drive. They had a heck of a performance going from P5 to P2. You guys battled it out last week too at Spa, getting close, rubbing up against each other till the last very. So this race pretty on brand, coming together in that kind of fashion again. So good job.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks for. We'll see you next week, Nürburgring.
For sure. Thanks for
Go
hosting,
get on a
guys.
plane. Go
Yeah, definitely.
catch a flight to Germany.
Definitely, will do. Have a good one.
Yeah, have a
You
good
too.
one, Tim.
Okay, bye-bye.
And we have Weir in here.
Yeah, so I wasn't on the podium.
I tagged the wrong person.
But that's what I
was
thought.
wondering.
How'd your race go?
You're
well,
here
I
now.
didn't even race.
How did
Matthew Wen was my driver? I'm at work.
How is work?
How's it
Work's going great.
Glad to hear.
It's
You
been a
know,
boring day. Yeah,
No,
just race engineer
great.
for Matthew Wen. That was it.
Blue, we're gonna have a serious talking to after this about.
Yeah,
Oops,
yeah,
I hit my
absolutely.
mic.
I'm gonna get yelled at by Dad, aka Eric. But yeah, glad work's going well. M's and W's look very, very similar. So
Weir,
Yes, they do.
have a good one. Do you want me
Yep,
to
you do.
disconnect you?
yeah, I got him.
No,
I got him.
Okay.
Oh,
Great job.
whoopsies.
Great
Yeah.
job.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, that is first step is admittance.
All right. Well, Blue, thank you very much for joining me today. I am Mike
Absolutely.
Nause, my boy Blue here in the booth with me. We are going to send the raid over to Sir Falk. Wait, is he in English? Hold on, I didn't even look. Yeah, he is. I did look. Okay.
Yeah.
Doing some 24-hour charity race. So, go from endurance race to endurance race. It was me though. Okay. Well, all right. Have a good night, everyone. Blue, any closing words?
No. We do this again next week. Leia's telling the Dutchman, Flying Dutchman, there in the podium interviews. We do this at Nürburgring next week, and we will hopefully see some more action again. Right?
I'm sure we will. All right. Well, everyone, have a great night, and yeah, take it easy.